Excuse me. Hello, and welcome to the Watching the Weekend for all the signs, okay? Starting from the Pisces, going right down to the Aries, okay? Please drop a like, comment, subscribe, and share, okay? You'll love it here. That's all I got to say. So, yeah, so let's just get into it. Get your smoke, get your drink, get the... I ain't big on drinking. You see me drinking a couple of times out the year, but I'm a smoke every day. All right. Okay. Put that down for a second. I already cleansed the energy, so we're going to just get right into it. So we don't waste no time. My battery's at 100, and I know that's only going to be a couple hours, so let's just jump right into it, okay? Okay. Capiche? So, window watching the weekend for Pisces. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do we need to know at this time for the Pisces people? What is the divine guided for the Pisces? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What do we need to know? It's too big. It's too wide. It won't fit. Or whatever Beyonce said. I talk like this because I can back it up. Somebody got to be finding out that you walk it like you talk it. Or this is what you finding out about somebody. Okay? This is somebody who could be trapped, blocked, or is tension in between y'all. Some type of distance in between y'all. Or a motherfucker just salty because they decided to wear a mask or have a love affair. But today, somebody's trying to go into good vibes. Today they're going to have a good day. Today might be the day that they decide. You know, the weekend might be the day that they decide that they want to hash things out between y'all. Don't go out on me, baby. Just give me a second. Okay? Pisces. Pisces, lust, greed by any means necessary and considerate. What's going on, Javier? Hi, Arturo, masculine energy. So we got a masculine energy lusting after you, or you lusting after a masculine energy. Or you're the masculine energy getting lusted after. Shit. Who knows? Shit, not no good old weed ain't. Hey, Janessa. Hi, Life with Kim. Thanks for subscribing. Intimacy. Okay, Pisces, I don't know what you got going on, but it's a good time or a long time. You know, way up, I feel blessed. So we got suffering and silence, shattered and healing. Or somebody's a narcissist. Somebody who is either narcissist or had narcissistic tendencies. They're going through some type of healing because their ego done got shattered. And they suffering in silence, but they lusting after you, this masculine energy. I'm not going to stop smoking. Please mind your fucking business before I have to kick you out of my comments. Thank you. My life got to do with you. Intimacy. Somebody's lusting after you. They got you on their mind. They be doing whatever they doing to your little pictures at night. Baby, put my picture away, whoever you are. Now, I don't know. I hope this ain't me. Something about lust. Why is this here for the Pisces people? King of Swords. Ooh. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we got Leo. Somebody trying to be strong and restrict themselves from you, but they lusting all over you. They thinking about you in ways they shouldn't be. And it's going to so they trying to restrict themselves, but they going to end up wanting to go to calmer waters. This is somebody who's trying to be logical over emotional. Logic over emotion, head over heart. They not trying to give in to this, but they feeling real lusty. Tell about the King of Swords. Why they doing that? The Emperor. That's what I thought. It's somebody behind that King of Swords. It could be an air sign. It could be an Aries. It's the Emperor. But it's somebody trying to be head over heart. I work the energy, baby. The cards work. The cards come with definitions. They easy. Anybody can work the cards. It's the energy that everybody can't work with. And the frequency. And the in-tuneness. Right? You got to tap in through. I started through meditation. That's how I got here. I was meditating one day and I started having visions. It was some weird shit, really. And now I hear songs in the frequency. The song will play in the frequency and I can pick it up. It's weird. But hey, I'm grateful. I ain't complaining. So then we got the Knight of Wands. Then we got the Devil. See, this is somebody who had a connection with you. Or y'all still do, but it's not really communicating. It's a no contact, if anything. So it's a connection here that somebody was flighty to. They was in and out and flighty to it. They wasn't reliable and committed to it because they was afraid. So there's that. But somebody's ready to tell the harsh truth. They're ready to expose that you're the one for them, that they've been self-sabotaging, or that they fucked themselves out of a good position with you. This is somebody who want to communicate with you. They want to build, plant a seed. They made a final decision now that everything's done and over with you. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What Six of Swords consist of? I'm trying not to stay here too long, but I'll be getting into the business. Okay, so what's this? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, they want to fix this shit. Somebody had times, you know, sometimes what's the saying? You never realize what you got until it's gone. The Nine, yeah, this is somebody who was trapped in their thoughts, trapped by fear. They loved you. The fear wouldn't let them move though. Sound like a you problem. Yep, but look, there you are. Pisces, somebody love you, but the fear wouldn't let them move. But now they lusting over you. Now they having a hard time restricting themselves from you. Now all they think about, all I want is you. Thank you, Spirit. Do me on that. Now that you're gone. Somebody, all they want is you now that you're gone. Somebody didn't realize all the energy that you contributed to their life until you was no longer contributed it. That's what needs to happen. That's why they realize what they missed when it's gone, because all that energy you bring it to a table of somebody's table, or even providing the whole fucking table, whatever it is, once you stop that, a motherfucker will be looking around like, well, what? Oh, Pisces. Well, what? Oh, Pisces. Well, what? Oh, Pisces. You responsible for everything and all that shit gone now. Oh, yeah, you miss it, don't you? Masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure. It ain't no father figure with the lusting energy, and if it is, that's weird as fuck. Now that you're gone. It's somebody who you're going to receive communication from, but they did this to themselves, Seven of Swords. They sabotaged themselves. All they had to do was tell the truth. This is what they want to do now. I'm 35. I don't know, it's like 2:30 in the morning. I don't know what's SG mean, WSG. I don't know what that means. Ten of Pentacles. Now they want to talk about something solid. It's somebody who all of a sudden realizing you the one they want to spend their life with. There's somebody who been keeping it a secret. They always felt this way, but they about building and having something long term, but they wanted to keep it a secret. Or it was too deep for them. Tell them about the moon. Seven of Wands. Too deep. Spiritually connected. Very deep. And they was guarded towards it. See, somebody been complete shit. Ego deaths and all that good shit coming through. And ain't nothing. See, when the spirit wants something from you, you ain't got no fucking choice. But see, this person spent too much time focusing on what happened to them in the past, and that they couldn't turn around and focus on what they was being blessed with. And it's Two of Cups, which was you, or them for you, whatever. Somebody self-sabotaged because they was focusing on the wrong shit. Intimacy, mutual respect, unity, closeness. It took this person a long time to get to it, but here they are now, lusting all over you. No, thank you, though. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, all this person had to do was follow their intuition with the Two of Swords. When the Two of Swords show up, it's the crossroads. It's going to be two ways to go, but it's only going to be one right way, which is going to be the way your intuition leads you, your gut. This is why they blindfold her in the car, because they don't want her to use her sight. They want her to use her faith over her sight. That's going to be imperative when you get the Two of Swords, and I don't feel like that happened with this person, which is why they just now rolling up with the Knight of Pentacles. He the slowest moving knight in the deck. And then we got the Six of Cups. Judgment, Four of Pentacles. Final judgment call is that somebody wants to hold on to you. Some completion of a cycle is being completed. Six of Pentacles. What's the Six of Cups? The Death card. Somebody's done with the past. The final judgment card is that they're letting the past go, so that they can focus on what they're passionate about. Hierophant. See, when the spirit wants something, he gonna get the way, or she. That's one thing about the spirit. You gonna get out or you gonna lay down? Which one is it gonna be? And how you going to lay down? Because you're going to go through ego deaths. You're going to take yourself through harder situations. You're going to realize, damn, if I would have followed my intuition, I wouldn't be here. It's going to be shit like that that's going to change you and how you moving in life for yourself, right? That's how that works. Karma come through, spin around and block on your ass. You see how it hurt the way you hurt somebody else, and you never hurt nobody else like that again. All you need to do is feel some real pain, and you're going to stay the fuck away from pain, causing it and wanting to feel it. You ain't going to want to cause it no more because you're going to know how I feel when that shit come back to you. That's how karma did me, right? And I don't even fucking look that direction no more. I ain't lying to you. Back in the day, I had a little dude I liked. Well, I liked him, but he really liked me. But he used to do a lot for me, right? So it was more that I liked what he was doing for me than actually liking him. But I wouldn't pretend to like him. I'd tell him I didn't like him, right? And I wasn't going to be nothing serious with him, but I would still continue to take what he was doing for me. And that's where shit went wrong for me. Because if you don't like a motherfucker, you don't want to take what they giving you. Why? Because it's giving them some type of hope or leading them on to think that it's going to be something more if they're just buying you. No matter how many times you tell them, you can't buy me, you can't buy me, in their mind somewhere, you know, they thinking, well, maybe this is the gift that's going to change your mind. And none of them were the gifts that were changing my mind, but I was still accepting them bitches. So, but in the moment when I was sitting in the karma and I couldn't figure it out, I had the nerve to be like, what did I do to deserve this? You know, if you know, you know. And goddamn it, they had the nerve to flash it all back. And I was thinking, ooh, that's all I could do because I knew I did the shit. I was guilty. Judgment day had come upon my ass on earth, okay? And I was eating that karma and I didn't want it. And I didn't want it ever again. Changed my ways for the better. I ain't lying. I ain't never took shit from a motherfucker. If I don't want nothing to do with you, I don't want shit from you. Period. That's it. That's how karma got me. So when the spirit wants something, the spirit gonna get it. That's all that is. You want to keep your ego, but spirit wants you to go leading as the emperor. You won't have no fucking choice in the long run. You'll keep ego in it and ego in it and ego in it as long as you can. But when it's time for that ego death, it ain't shit you can do to stop it. There's that. Okay, so moving right along to Aquarius. Is this pen coming loose? Okay. Window watching the weekend for the Aquarius people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? We'll do Aquarius with an O at this time. What's the name guide for us? Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. What we got down here? Salty. We got waves. We got antisocial. We got chaos, drowning, and exhausted. Somebody done got me. Somebody's mad. I feel like the mad is at yourself, though. We got bitter, angry, petty. Either you're mad at yourself or you're mad at somebody else that you in your feelings with the waves card. And then you antisocial. So now you're going silent on the motherfucker because you're salty that you're even in your feelings. So this is how somebody's feeling about you. You salty that a motherfucker even got your feelings, got you in your feelings for something. Aquarius. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. So deja vu, nostalgia, second chances sent you back in a situation and now you shitty that you even put your emotions in that shit. You salty about it. You salty that you even listen to a motherfucker tell you shit that you knew you shouldn't believe. Some shit like that is happening. Aquarius. Oh, no. We're going to put those back. We just need a couple. Like, that do be like that, spirit. Distance. Yeah. Shit was wishful thinking, but now it's time to separate yourself with the distance card. You done with this for good. You pushing it the fuck away. Because you too paranoid. I don't see you doing nothing else. You're being cautious and very guarded because apologies. You accepted that. I feel like somebody apologized to a feminine energy here. But now she's confused, perplexed, and not understanding how the fuck you sitting here begging and apologizing and doing all this shit for you to waste my fucking time. Oh, okay. Thing in the motherfucking past. Like somebody got you fucked up. Tell me about wishful thinking. Deja vu, second chances, and nostalgia. That'll send you straight back to the past. Send you straight back to the past with wishful thinking, and then the harsh truth woke your ass right on up. The harsh truth is that you're better off on your own than dealing with whoever this is. Or they're better off than dealing with you. Take it how it is. You'll be standing your ground from now on. A motherfucker won't catch you slipping because you know now if you get caught slipping in this situation, you might trip and fall. And the motherfucker ain't going to help you up. Nope. Being nostalgic ain't helping out in this situation. Somebody decided to reconcile. Or spin the block on the motherfucker. A King of Pentacles. Just taking some type of risk. Maybe even a Gemini, Sagittarius. But it ain't work. So now you just getting the fuck on with the distance card. Aquarius energy. You tried to link back up, try to do this, try to do that, try to bring some healing into the situation, Sagittarius again. But somebody's playing in your face. And you trying to get your wishes fulfilled. No, motherfucker, no. I just thought that, no, you got me fucked up. You apologizing, acting like you want to work with it, talking about work on it, acting like we're going to be victorious and have something long term. So I decided to hold on to this shit, and then boom, the tower come let me know it's something else going on. Then what the fuck you saying? You lying motherfucker. I don't know, Aquarius. Shit. The Ace of Cups. That's why I said you was being genuine. You could be a Leo, but I feel like you're restricting yourself from this person and putting the burdens down, looking towards the future. You too paranoid to even try to deal with this person again. Or maybe this is somebody in your midst, in your energy, trying to get a second chance, extending love to you, telling you it's going to be wish fulfillment, but you too paranoid to try. Tell about the paranoid card. Yeah, because they disappointed you in the past already. Some of y'all won't even try again. Some of y'all tried again and got screwed. And it's like, no. You done with it. But some of y'all won't even give it a second chance. Like, no, you disappointed me in the past and you waited this fucking long to want to build. What the fuck are you talking about? You know. I feel like you do it behind the scenes. You pause and reflect to think about it, though. But your final judgment call with the judgment energy is that you looking towards the future. Will you look towards the future with this person? Hell, I don't know. Tell me about this, too. Yeah, some of y'all will. Queen of Swords to the Fool card. Some of y'all going to take a risk and get on the same page with somebody. A King of Pentacles. And then the Four of Cups. This is somebody who missed out on the opportunity and coming back, giving you the reward and recognition you deserve. And where does this, the Queen of Wands, saying you the one. So what is this Queen of Swords? What happens with her when she takes this risk? The Tower. The Page of Pentacles. So be careful taking motherfuckers back, okay? Because what happens to this Queen of Swords who decides to take a risk and get on the same page with the King of Pentacles or whoever the fuck he is, Scorpio, whatever, whoever, okay? You realize, it's a powerful realization. You're moving too quick and you're getting too little. Somebody's apologizing or you accept an apology or you receive good news, but then you feel like, damn, you start having some type of regrets as an empress, right? Because somebody's not committed to a situation even though they came and balanced it. They're not moving like no emperor. This is not calmer waters with the emperor. You done gave somebody a second chance and now you feeling like you can't trust it. Page of Pentacles. The Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles. Three of Wands, Ten of Swords. Somebody told you that they are separating from their wife. Hello. I'm doing general readings, yes. Somebody told you, Aquarius, that they separating from their wife. They got a choice with this Lover's card, and they got a wife with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, but they're telling you that they're going to take actions to leave their wife, focus on the future. They're going to put it into it, but your intuition is telling you that the information that you're hearing from a person is bullshit. Do not give them a second chance. I don't give a fuck if they the emperor. Stay in calmer waters where you at, baby. Listen or don't, okay? But this person is full of shits. Yes, this is for Aquarius. This person is full of shit in most cases. I asked, what would a Queen of Swords get if she take a risk by getting on the same page with this earth sign? It's this Sagittarius, Scorpio, whoever the fuck it is, Gemini, and you will be disappointed. You'll realize that you move too fast and you only getting a small amount of shit. The motherfucker ain't, that you talking big action, but you're not bringing big action to the table. I ain't got to Leo just yet. So be careful, beware. Listen to your intuition over everything. Whatever that gut feeling is saying to you, that's what you go with. At the end of the day, I don't care what nobody told you. Follow your gut. If your gut say, well, my person is serious, this ain't my reading, well, go with your person. If you rewind the time back, like it says 1959, you see it counting up there, 2003. You rewind it back to say 12:40. That's when Aquarius will start. Maybe about 12:50-ish because I was shuffling. Oh, well, happy belated birthday. No, wait a minute. Oh, it is. That's what I said. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I thought you was pulling my leg. It sure is Leo season, ain't it? People be getting out in the comments saying anything. I was going to go with it. Then I had to question it because I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all be bullshitting me. All right, moving on to the Capricorn people. Let me get y'all a timestamp. So, let's just go with 21. All right, remember watching the weekend for the not Sagittarius. Oh, skipping you. Okay, for the Capricorn people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do the Capricorn people need to know? What is divinely guided for us? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Today. So somebody's got this energy like, oh, today ain't nobody fucking up my day. It's good vibes now, and you in the moment. You might be even isolating yourself from or rejecting, leaving alone some type of narcissist that you was having some type of love affair with. Dirty little secret or some shit like that. And if this is not the case, this is a narcissist. This is a narcissist saying they're going to have a good day. They bring good vibes. They be in the moment. They everything that they not. So they're isolating themselves from you because you're trying to point out the truth when they're trying to live in the moment and be who they say they are, not who you say they are. Capricorn. Some people don't like to be accountable. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall. And that's where friction happens. Because if you did something, you need to be able to say, oh, I did that. My apologies, my bad, something. But don't be trying to sweep that shit under the rug and act like it didn't happen. Because, baby, we about to have some problems up in here. Hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and successful. Yeah. It's like they try. It feels like they try, but then they fall back into their same little ways after. You know, a motherfucker do good for a week or 2 weeks, and then boom, they back to square one. Wishful thinking. So it's chaos, and because of chaos, you like, I'm leaving, I'm done. And the motherfucker say, well, I'll fix it. I'll change Capricorn. I'll change Crosswatcher. And then you start to feel hopeful with the hopeful card, inspired, optimistic. Maybe we'll have some success this time. But then a motherfucker let you know. They remind you of who the fuck they are, who they can't change from, or they don't want to change from, or they're not working hard enough to change from. But then you get, well, it was wishful thinking. Trying to give a second chance. Having deja vu or feeling nostalgic about a motherfucker. But I do feel like you care. And I do feel like you possibly still intimate with them. Wanted a soulmate connection out of them. But the healing gotta happen. Other than that, they still trapped. Unforgiveness. They're still trapped, and as long as they're stuck or trapped, you got to cut ties because glow up, salty. They'll be mad about that. But oh well, you can't wait. What you supposed to wait your whole life on a motherfucker? You can't do that. So we got chaos. Why is this here for the Capricorn people? Something about chaos. The Magician. Ten of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. It's like you've been just dealing with the chaos card. Shit ain't been the best, but you really, really kind of wanted this person. I feel like you wanted them. So you was kind of maybe trying to bear with them or sympathize with them in some way. But I feel like you've been having the tools that you needed to put the burdens down in this situation and start fresh to get you something more solid than what's being offered to you. And I feel like you've been being inspired or directed in some way, having an idea, put into your spirit, from spirit, to do what is more deep on the soul level for you. Because somebody's a little bit too flighty. Or you're being told that even though this is a twin flame connection, somebody's being flighty to the Empress, or the Empress being flighty to the Emperor. And it's a bad decision. Okay? It's been exposed that a motherfucker is willing to leave you out in the cold. It don't matter what you don't know is going on. The give and take is not equal. So shut the twin flame down. Shut the union down. Shut it all fucking down. Sometimes in a twin flame, though, you keep trying to bear with your twin flame because you don't want to end up with no. It ain't nobody better to end up with than your twin flame. Is how you'll see it in the moment, right? But if your twin flame is gonna be shitty, then they might as well get out there in the rest of the world and be like the rest of the world and leave you the fuck alone. I'm just saying. Ten of Wands. I just want you're holding a lot of weight until you put it down because you're trapped in your mind about what you know to be true. See, that don't mean nothing either. Don't get caught up on potential. Don't get caught up on you being the empress and you have all your intuition told you the truth. Don't worry about none of that. Because just because you can see the truth, you don't know how far in the future that truth exists. You see what I'm saying? So wait, you say, well, I know this is gonna happen, so I wait. Waiting don't do nothing but extend your time. Right? You don't wait on your twin flame. You leave his ass or her ass behind. That's how you elevate. That's how you get them. That's how you trigger them to come with you. Right? If that's what you're trying to do. But waiting is going to keep them as a runner. Right? That's waiting. Waiting is still a part of the chasing and running game. You keep waiting on your twin. You leave that motherfucker alone for a year, 2 years, however long it take. They'll be there. Y'all like magnets. And the motherfucker can't stay gone for too long. But as long as you're chasing a magnet, y'all gonna stay. It's gonna be a push-pull type of thing. Right? But the main focus is that y'all are triggering each other to heal, to become the best versions of yourself. Right? One will and one won't. Right? One will be too afraid because the shit is too deep for them. Right? And it'll scare the fuck out of them. So they'll be the runner. Right? And the other person will want them so bad to be trying to bear with them that they'll become the chaser. And at some point, the chaser is tired. You don't want it, then fuck it. They get tired of chasing. And then they stop chasing, right? And when the chaser stops chasing, guess what? The runner stops running. The runner starts evaluating, fixing, and changing. And then the runner starts chasing, right? And now the chaser starts running. Because they scared. Because they already know what kind of hurt they twin flame is capable of. Boom. Tell me about the hopeful energy. But somehow you stayed inspired through all of this. King of Swords to the Five of Wands to the King of Cups. It's like the head over heart. It's like logic and emotion here. The Fool. It's like somebody took a risk. This could be you, Queen of Pentacles. You could have took a risk with somebody who ended up being flighty on your twin flame connection or on something deep that y'all had. Some type of commitment or some type of passionate something that y'all had going on. This could be a air sign or a water sign, but this could be somebody who was egotistical, so they tend to use logic over emotions. When it comes to foundations and structures, they feel like emotions can't solidify nothing. So they have to be logic. This is how a person sees it, or this is how you see it. But I don't feel like that was enough for you to give up. With the hopeful card, it was a lot of combativeness and disagreements. Chaos, even Five of Wands. Sometimes having you feeling like you better off on your own, Nine of Pentacles, than dealing with this because you felt so confused. But then somehow, some way, you found yourself back healing the situation, back extending your love until you wasn't. Somebody could be dealing with a fire sign. If somebody, you let it in. If this person's not going to take the action, then neither will you. If they ain't going to do shit, then neither will you. If ain't nobody doing shit, I guess we ain't going nowhere. Because I'm not going to keep putting in the work. I'm not going to keep calling you first. I'm not going to keep texting you first. I'm not going to be showing up for you if you ain't showing up for me. Fuck all that. I'm going to show up for those who show up for me. And if they don't, fuck it. I'll show up for myself. If that's what the fuck I need to do. But I'm not about to keep wasting my time to show up for you and you ain't showing up. Fuck that bullshit. Keep my show ups to myself. I can show up when the show up is necessary. When that show up is gonna be reciprocated. When I'm gonna get some reciprocity off my shit. You got me fucked up. Motherfucker been taking from me enough, using me enough in this world. You got me fucked up if you think I'm good. No, keep that shit. Okay, twin flame, wind flame, a sin flame. I don't give a fuck what you are. Leave me alone. Because all the more reasons why to make you mad. Because you're supposed to be somebody different to me. You a twin flame. You the person, the equal yoke. Right? For you to show up this fucked up. Oh, I'm over it. Talk about the wishful thinking. That's when you get caught up in being a twin flame. Instead of elevating as a twin flame. The Three of Cups reversed. Something didn't work out. Something was not happy. The twin flame. We back to the Lover's card. There's some twin flame shit in some cases. And if it's not, it's just something deeply connected on the soul level. But I feel like it's twin flame. Sometimes you want it as wish fulfillment. But the person, the masculine energy, may be feminine. Somebody refused to take the action necessary, needed. Which what I feel like would have been healing, learning a lesson. So somebody else had to emotionally withdraw from the situation, walking away. Emotionally, they wanted to be happy here. They wanted to have a relationship here. But the moon says it was some things that were unknown to them. So equal give and take. There's like, look at that. There's equal give and take. There's the love. There's the connection. And there's the harsh truth that I got to let you go. That's what that is. Somebody's letting somebody go whether they want to or not. Because emotionally, you're not fulfilling my needs. So either I got to put myself to the side to settle for you, or I'm going to have to put myself first and move you out the way. And that's what it's going to always boil down to. Either you're going to pick yourself or you're going to keep picking the emperor. Either you're going to pick yourself or you're going to keep picking the empress. And if you keep picking the empress, you keep picking somebody over you. You keep picking somebody's happiness, somebody's feelings, somebody whatever over you. That shit ain't going to work out for you well. Sometimes you got to just put yourself first. Sometimes you just got to be selfish unapologetically. And Capricorn, I know you know this. So you better pull that other side out of you or something, because this... I don't know. This is rare behavior for a Capricorn, in my opinion. Because y'all get thorough. Y'all get thoroughbred, okay? So the fact that you even tolerating this is a little bit shocking to me. But I know how love can be. Love can make you a fool, okay? But you only gonna play the fool once, twice, maybe even 3 times max. I doubt you play it 3 times. But if you need to play it, if you need to get knocked upside your head a couple, it's gonna be 3 times. If they gotta drop you on your head a little bit, it's gonna be 3 times. But after this twin flame shit, you're not about to let nobody play with you like this no more. Nope, you're not about to let nobody have you open. You'll probably get in your feelings, but you're going to make sure you thorough as fuck with that investigation on the motherfucker. When you're researching, when you're finding out, before I open myself up, who the fuck are you and who am I dealing with? You're gonna make sure you know it's going to be different. You're going to be using your intuition on everything and everybody. Nope, I don't give a fuck what you say. My intuition said not to trust you. You're trying to make it seem like you're very trustworthy, but I know better. I'm listening to the spirit over your ass. People will try to tell you everything that sounds so good, but if the spirit told you, trust in it. Okay? Tell me about this 3 of Cups in reverse. This is really all I need from the spread, but I just want to know, Capricorn, 3 of Cups in reverse is coming out as the devil. You're upset because something's stagnated and you're trying to get in the union, but sometimes the shit don't just work like that. I feel like maybe something else needs that. You got to focus on something else. Because everything's happening for a reason. It's supposed to be triggering you into growth. Triggering you into choosing yourself over the next motherfucker. Triggering you into something besides dealing with it. Okay? So, moving right along to the Sagittarius people. Let's give them a timestamp. Okay. Watching the weekend for Sagittarius. What do they need to know this time? What's the energy? What's the frequency? What is divinely guided for the Sagittarius people? Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. What these bitches want from a nigga. I don't know what that's about. But that energy pulls straight up. DMX. What these bitches want from a nigga. Somebody wants something. The boundary card on the bottom. It's time to draw a line in the sand, because somebody always wants something but don't ever want to give shit back. Thrills. Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. It's time for you to block a motherfucker. You too nice, too patient. Always trying to be there for a motherfucker. Let them be there for you for once. Sorry, I'm just saying. Sagittarius. Waves. Somebody got you in your feelings. You in your feelings, but you're worried about it. You're scared about it. Because you on the edge about it. It's like a tightrope walking on the motherfucking tree branches and shit. Like somebody walking on eggshells trying to avoid arguments and shit. Fuck that. We gonna have to argue, baby, because I got to speak my mind. Two-faced. I'm stuttering and shit. Somebody could stutter. Double life. Two. Somebody could have, yeah, they cheating. Two. Like 2. They got 2 something. 2 faces. Double life, cheater, backstabber. What else we got? So somebody's worried that they in their feelings. Worried that they dealing with somebody who's not quite honest, who might be living more than one life, who might be cheating. I feel like they're going to find out with the smell the roses cards. Whatever it is that you smell, you're going to slow down. Take some you time and get out in nature. Maybe not get out of nature, but you should, okay? But I do feel like you're going to pump your brakes on this situation, whatever it is. Because right now you're nurturing it. Lawyers, court, paperwork, providing something. It's something you're providing. It could be a lawyer for a motherfucker. I don't know what you're providing, but there you are, feminine energy, giving birth to all your energy into this connection where it's going to end up in chaos. Somebody's going to be suffering in silence, but still hopeful. Hopeful and paranoid at the same time, but you exhausted. And then we got envy, resentful, competitive, discontent, running, vacay, epiphany. Somebody going to disappear. And then you're going to realize something. Between somebody's family or possibilities about a family. You are not the father. Somebody's going to find out that a kid ain't theirs. Waves. Yeah, this is why somebody else is going to be in their feelings, because they're going to realize that somebody been living a double life and cheating. They're waking up and smelling the roses and realizing some kid ain't theirs, no matter how much a hoe say it is. She's a lying hoe. She been cheating. I don't care how much she say it. Paternity test, paternity test, paternity test. My daddy tell all my brothers, you need to get a paternity test because it's a mama's baby and a daddy's maybe. I don't give a damn if you laid there 9 months. You just better know. Because it ain't nothing like getting attached to a kid and 18 years later finding out the baby ain't even fucking yours. Kanye West, okay? Waves. 18 years. 18 years. On the 18th birthday, he found out it wasn't his. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger. See, somebody's mad that the secret's being kept from them and they've been being genuine and offering their love. Somebody got their pockets right, or you work, you take care of business, you handle yourself as a man, and them little pockets was targeted, and now you somebody's, dang, you gotta be careful who you give your genuine love to, because people be having underlying truths and hidden motives and shit, but the world card says something's about to be found out, or something's gonna be, yeah. Yep. So there's a lesson being learned, a loss taking place, and it moving on quickly. Stressed out, having anxiety, but starting to heal from toxic situations. Ace of Pentacles. Wait, what's that? Fresh start. What's this moon energy? The Empress. Baby mama. The Empress gives birth. That's somebody's baby mama. Having all the tools they need. That means she could have told you, but she fucking didn't. She knew what the fuck was going on, but the moon said she kept that shit a secret. Because she didn't want to fight. She wanted shit to stay balanced. She didn't want you to leave her. She wanted it to be victorious with her baby daddy. It could be a water sign who lied. But somebody lied about a baby being somebody's. And now he's finding out. I don't know if it's on the 18th birthday, but he's fucking finding out the secret. And she could have been the totem. The Justice card. All is fair in love and basketball. I don't know what that's about. But some of the fairness, justice is about being fair, being honest, being balanced. The secret is coming to the surface because it's time for justice to balance out the scales. So somebody's receiving communication about something that took place in the past, and at first they don't trust it, but then judgment. Something ain't letting them go about it. About this woman, about this other woman, or about this, something's happening. Somebody's not trusting. Somebody try to be like, hey, such and such, he look like just like, or some shit like that happens. It brings awareness to the baby daddy, and now all of a sudden he got a suspicion, and so he don't let it go. His spirit don't let him let it go. Right? Then he finds out that somebody's been living their two-faced. I'm talking about this two-faced energy. I don't know if this somebody you connect. There it is. This the same bitch. This water sign woman is lying about a baby being yours. Two-faced. Or this water sign chick is lying to your man, or the person you dealing with, about the baby she claimed to carry or have carried being his. So maybe the person's just connected to you. Or it's you, Sagittarius masculine. But you're going to find out the harsh truth about this water sign and her lying ass. And you're going to get the fuck away from her. I'm telling you. It's about a kid. Possibly a little earth sign kid that's a little boy. And you're going to be you devastated. Not knowing what the fuck to do. But I do feel like you just leave it all behind and start over. I don't know if this is you, Sagittarius woman, lying to a man about a baby. But he's about to find out. He's about to find out, and the joke's going to be on you, baby, if that's the case. Ain't that a bitch? Talking about the Knight of Swords. I already know what that is, but I'm going to just steal the harsh truth here. Damn, Sagittarius, it's you too. One of y'all Sagittarius is lying to a man about his baby. About a baby being his. If it ain't about the money, because he can afford to take care of that baby, so you lying to him like it's his baby and it ain't his fucking baby. All you masculine energies need to test y'all babies. I don't give a fuck how much you trust the baby mama. Test the baby on the low. If you know you got one of them girls that's gonna want to break up about it. Because it don't be about the baby sometimes. It be about the trust. Like, I've been with you all this time and you don't trust me. People take that personally. So you secretly DNA test that baby, but you never let her ass find out about it. It ain't like you fucking cheated. And you deserve to know as a father. It ain't nothing like being absolutely sure. Some of these women won't understand, right? That you want a paternity test. But my daddy always said that the mama's baby, daddy's maybe. So if a man be like, I want a paternity test and we been holding it down solid, I'm going to be feeling some type of way in the beginning. But I'm going to know at the end of the day, it's my baby for sure. And his baby, not, he ain't going to ever absolutely know without a paternity test. And I'll be willing to give that and I'll get over myself at some point. But I'm going to be in my feelings. I'm a woman. All right, but I'm going to get past that. It ain't like you know what I'm saying? And if I don't, he better do it in secret. Shit, he got to know. And it's unfair. At some point, you got to step out. As a woman, you got to step outside yourself and be like, if I was a man, I want my children paternity test too. Because we women get shysty. Even though you ain't a shysty woman, you got to admit that we as women sometimes can be shysty. So let that man have a paternity test. And if the baby's absolutely his, it ain't no problem with it anyway. Because that's the way he see it. It's two perspectives about the clash. You're seeing it as, you don't trust me. We've been together all this time. And he's seeing it as, I do trust you, but what's the big deal? Like, you got something to hide, you know it's gonna, just let the fucking test be done, because you know you ain't got shit to hide. Get in your feelings with his ass for about a week and get over it. You know, shit happens. Ain't nothing's gonna be perfect in life. Some shit gonna disappoint you, you're gonna disagree. Shit happens. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. What the fuck she doing? I hope you ain't out here doing that, Sagittarius. Getting exposed. Oh my gosh. Getting exposed and missing out on good love opportunity. Ain't that a bitch? And what's this Queen of Cups doing? Getting exposed to? Same thing. Trying to hold on to a motherfucker. That's why she lying about the baby. She trying to hold on. Keep somebody stuck here. They're using a little kid to do it. But somebody's going to find out, a little birdie through their intuition. Birdie is a messenger. You're going to find out through your intuition. You're going to get some news that some baby ain't yours. And in some cases, you're going to feel relieved with this page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Because you don't like the bitch no way. And maybe you didn't build that much of a relationship with the kid, but you want to know. Oh, I don't care. All the women can move to the side and get mad at me if y'all want to. But you never want to sit here and take care of no baby for no 3, 4, 5, 6 years and get all attached to a kid for you realize that kid ain't yours. You do not want to do that. And you wouldn't want your brother to do that, feminine. So let that man see that, get a DNA test. Get the DNA test, man. I don't give a fuck what she's saying, okay? Smell the fucking roses is the next card. That's what's happening. The roses are getting smelled. The secrets are coming out. This is the age of Aquarius. We cannot keep secrets. You will be exposed. This ain't that no more. We're trying to lift the vibration. The devil energy. Somebody could be dealing with Capricorn. Somebody know, but they don't want to know. They scared of what it might do. What the truth gonna do. But the truth is there. You can't hide from it. So we got the lovers, the devil, and the Six of Wands. Gemini, Capricorn, 8 of Cups to the 4 of Wands. See, somebody gonna be so heartbroken that they walk away from the whole household. Ain't that it's just confused? They confused. They hurt. Cause bitch, why would you lie like that? Why would you lie about a baby? Like a motherfucker smelling them roses, regardless of what they was trying to deny from whoever told them what, whoever put that little birdie in their ear. Besides their intuition, whoever told them that they son or somebody looking like old boy from back in the day, and word around town, like it's his partner that had to say something, because he can't just sit there and let his partner slip. But nigga, you should have said something a long time ago. But he ain't know shit. He thought it was bullshit until he seen the boy start looking like him. You know, type shit. Some shit gonna happen. I'm telling you. Somebody about to find out that the baby ain't theirs. The secret's up. The gig is up. What's the lover's energy? Somebody gonna find out that you had a third-party situation, or somebody knows that you had a third-party situation. If they know, and it was they loved you and they wanted us to be victorious, but they still was scared. They was scared that the baby ain't there. It's just like somebody knew. Somebody knew that you cheated or something back in the day, but they forgave you and they took you back, right? But they knew you got pregnant as well, but they was really hoping. They was scared that the baby might not be theirs, but they was hoping that it was, right? Something's been weighed down on whoever that is for a while. The whole time they've been in this relationship and gave you a second chance. Whoever this masculine is, know that it's possibility that the baby ain't his. And it's been weighing his ass down forever. It's time for he's waiting to wake up and smell the roses now. It's one of them. I could have left you a long time ago, but I'm ready. I don't know if he's ready to leave you or what he's ready to do. He's ready to stand his ground in this commitment and take whatever loss that is necessary when it comes to this Two of Cups, because he's tired of stressing out and not knowing what the fuck to do. So maybe he feel like even after he accepted you back, or even after he accepted this woman back, she still ain't doing right by him. And then it's a matter of fact, I'm here with you. You ain't even doing right, and the baby might not even be mine. The baby's the only thing keeping me here. So I might as well find out if the fucking baby's mine or not. And if it's not, then deuce, bitches. Adios, ho. I'm out. Because I ain't about to deal with you and your motherfucking problems, and this baby ain't mine. Some men stick around for the baby. And no matter what he go through for that woman, he gonna stick around for his kids. No matter what. He be sitting there getting dogged the fuck out, but he ain't going nowhere because of them kids, because he know the bitch gonna treat his kids just the way she treating him. And some of them men gonna go stay 10 years with that bitch he do not want, so he can make sure his kids live a good life, a safe life from a bitch that ain't gonna talk bad to him and disrespect him and beat on him. And it'd be sad that you had to do that. That's why you be careful who you have children with. So you ain't gotta sit here and babysit your baby mama and shit while she having the kids that she nurtured and gave birth to, bitch. Come on. No offense to nobody, but if you took it, oh well, I'm sorry. Nobody's perfect. I mean, nobody know everything but shit. What the hell? They'll be beating on the kids. Alright, moving on to the Scorpio people. Let me get y'all a timestamp here. Alright. Window watching the weekend for the Scorpio people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do we need to know? Those Scorpio people. Yeah, I ain't falling asleep tonight because I had me a 5-hour energy. I'm wide awake. I done hit the blood and everything, and I'm still up. I almost said like a crackhead. I had to giggle that off. Because I don't know. I don't know if it's crackheads that be up all night, but I know some people be on them hard drugs. They be up tweaking. No offense. But hey, it is what it is. Healing, time, and boundaries. Epiphany. And so somebody got to go ghost on a motherfucker, Scorpio. How are you supposed to heal? Time heals all, is what they're saying. Time is healing all, but if you don't draw the boundaries, how can time start to heal you if you're going to keep letting the motherfuckers in that hurt you? You in your feelings about something or someone, but you're having an epiphany, Tiffany, and it's letting you know that you're feeling left out, or you need to kick somebody out. And you got the paranoid. Oh, somebody's clingy. You're clingy, and I don't know if it's because of your insecurities or this is somebody that you're dealing with. Family, feminine energy, lust, isolation, legal, puzzle. Narcissistic. So somebody's got somebody. That's what it feels like. They got a family, but they lust with you. So there's a family here, but then there's a feminine energy here who gets this lust. But now you're feeling isolated from the person that you've been giving it to. And they're supposed to be going through some legal separation, is what they're saying, or something, some legalities. But you're confused still. You're confused because you're dealing with a narcissist, right? And you're feeling out of energy because you need to recharge from all the chaos and conflict. But I feel like you established you got shit going on for yourself. And you're salty that you're dealing with a psychopath and their karmics. Okay. How did you even get here is what you're wondering. And now you feeling some type of way. You feeling clingy and shit like you don't want to let go. Ain't that a bitch? Scorpio. Or they are. They clinging to you, but you ready to let go. Yeah, first card out is blocked. Move on, nothing to say. Stop calling. Hopeful, but they ain't letting you go. This is somebody who feel like, yeah, we fighting and arguing and it's tense between us now, but we could still, somebody feel like they gonna fuck you back into shape. Just let me give her this D. She'll be alright. That's what they feel like. Okay. And maybe that is the case. But then you have an epiphany, Tiffany. You realize the motherfucker got you fucked up. They think they're just going to dick you down and you just going to get back in your feelings and you will. And this is why you're going to draw some fucking boundaries because they got you fucked up. Uh-huh. Yeah. The Scorpio could be the problem. No offense. Scorpio masculines, y'all do have a D you down thing going on for yourself. Not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all, okay? So whoever's getting in their feelings for the D or the P, that's where the line gets you drawn. This is where you're realizing, damn, I be mad. As soon as they make up sex me, I'm just like that, right? You tripping, you and your feelings, and you have to catch yourself real quick, right? So you start drawing that line in the sand, like, nah, you got me fucked up. We are not in high school, and you cannot be having me like a teenage little girl, even though I want to be. But I gotta pull myself. Like, if a motherfucker not gonna be right, don't let yourself get all in your feelings, because now you're gonna be mad at yourself, right? I don't care how hopeful or much potential they had, which is why you're blocking it. You're blocking it, or you're being blocked. Take your pick. Take wherever you at on the situation or equation. But somebody's blocking somebody. They ain't got shit to say. Leave me alone. Stop calling me. Let me move on. Let me heal. Okay, because you're not going to give me what I want and what I need. So let me go out here and get it from somebody else after I heal. But first, I need you to leave me the fuck alone. Thank you. Somebody blocked. The King of Wands. Fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The moon. Could be a Pisces. It's too much unknown. Too many secrets. Too much action taken in the dark. So just leave me alone. Too much water is under the bridge. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's taking a loss and chalking it up. Because you standing your ground at this point. You feel like you learned enough of a lesson and this shit can just cease as far as you're concerned. You ready to start fresh? Well, we got somebody else down here doing this. Outside of this, what's that first card? Blocked. But why? So somebody's moving. So it must be something different there. It must be a king of not anybody attached to this, right? Not anybody who's getting blocked because of being secretive. Somebody different. Somebody could be dealing with a King of Wands that's different from the situation, right? And he's secretly taking some type of loss right now. But his plan is to take some type of leap of faith towards a connection, some type of commitment. And then you'll not know what to do. Follow your intuition. You'll be stressed out about it because it'll be a second chance that you're giving this person to show up as a solid commitment. You'll be holding out. There's 3 tens right there. Paving the way for a brand new beginning as a 1. You'll be weighed down with burdens, but it's about 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. You'll move slow and be very guarded towards this King of Pentacles, but I do feel like you might get somewhere. There's a potential of a future there. You'll take the risk at some point, but not at first. That's what the King of Pentacles. I don't know about this King of Wands here. He's doing something else. Whoever this masculine is ain't taking the right actions. You're going to see that as a lesson and let it go. Tell me about the moon. The 4 of Swords. So the moon is mysterious and deep and unknown, but you got information. With the Page of Pentacles to the 4 of Swords, you have information that's hidden. You know something. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. And the 7 of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands. With the Queen of Swords. Just somebody, like you meeting somebody, you matching their energy or something like that. Well, what's the 4 of Swords? Because what do you know? The 10 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles. So you know somebody's still working together with somebody from the past. Somebody that they planted a seed with that had turned into a relationship. Somebody's still dealing with their ex. Epiphany, Tiffany. You know it's another woman in the picture somewhere. But you're being hopeful, optimistic that it could still be some success. And you better put that pussy on me. That's what somebody's thinking. That's what you're thinking. You think that little pussy got power, so much power that you just gonna keep fucking somebody and that they gonna give you what you want. No offense, but that ain't gonna work. If a motherfucker's still choosing somebody else when you're doing that, then they're gonna still choose somebody else after you're doing that. So save your little power. for somebody who's going to appreciate it. I'm just saying to you, baby. I'm just saying. Four of Pentacles. So I'm asking about the Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles. I asked about that already, didn't I? So the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Cups. See, this is somebody who's about to miss out on the opportunity with you and your connection, trying to hold on to something else. You got to let them go. You got to let them do it. But you're being hopeful and still taking risk, trying to move into calmer waters and all that good shit. Let it go, Scorpio. Let it go. Let it go. Hopeful. Or let it go, cross-watcher. Because if you get the right Scorpio that ain't did no healing, they're not going to give a fuck about you. They're going to give a fuck about themselves, and that's it. That's the dark side of a Scorpio. And they real good at it. And they got their little stinker at the end, baby. They be just stinging you for no reason. If it ain't healed, then you better back the fuck up. It's gonna hurt, I'm telling you. Hopeful, but your intuition is telling you the harsh truth. Your intuition is telling you the judgment call need to be made on the harsh truth that your intuition is telling you. But no, you lusting over the D, over the P. Be careful with that shit. Be careful letting your flesh be stronger than your spirit. You will pay for that. You better off on your own, and you need to get away quickly. Okay, Chariot says move the fuck on and do not look back. The spirit is there seconding what the Chariot is giving you. Your intuition is saying what? What's the High Priestess? Your intuition is giving you a perspective on... Yeah, there's spirit again. There's spirit on your intuition giving you a perspective, but you leaning onto your own understanding of what you want your wish fulfillment to be like. But you need to follow your intuition. You do. Scorpio woman dealing with a Capricorn masculine who got you all crazy. Been there, done that, baby. Somebody crazy over somebody. Got them just dropping all their boundaries at the motherfucking red flags, passing them bitches up like we had Six Flags. Yeah. The World and the Strength card. Somebody need to close that chapter. Be strong. Restrict yourself from the lust, from the sex. If you don't give them none, and they can't dick you back into shape. Think about it like that. You gotta clank, clank, like Medea said. Look, that's you again. Boop. That's you needing to restrict yourself from somebody. Needing to close their asses out because you ain't getting nothing but a wet ass. I'm sorry. But I ain't got no time for sugarcoating, baby. It's hurting. It's going to hurt you either way. You might as well let that shit go, and you know I'm telling you the truth. Cut them the fuck out with that sword. Because it's too much not knowing where you stand. Too much lies. Emotionally, you're not being served by. Only thing they giving you is the D. I ain't lying to you, and you know I ain't lying. I ain't making this shit up. It's true. I should comment. I'm gonna just tell you, spiritually, you need to let that shit go. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Been there, done that. And they be yanking my ass out the situation. I'll be like, just a couple more months. And then they do something like get me pulled over while I'm on the way or something, you know, because I wasn't listening. Had to go get it one more time. Like, be careful with that. I've been there, done a lot of shit. Okay, I might still do it, but they gonna snatch my ass up. Like, just saying, be careful. Be careful. Like, yeah, it's a bad situation, but dang, you know, I ain't had nothing this good. And how long? It's not about that. It's about the spirit. It's about your spiritual growth. Can I worry about the spirit later? Get your ass over here. Okay, I'm sorry. Let my dreads go. I'm telling the truth, baby. Ain't nobody perfect. I'll be falling short just like you. Shit, it had to be a couple months ago that I got snatched up out the situation. I got lucky, but I know the ancestors was on my ass because instead of that poke, because I was out there driving with no license on my way to that Scorpio. Doing 80 and a 60 fucking ticket. On my way, and guess what? I got pulled over. No license. I got lucky. Yeah, I already know that ancestors was getting on my ass. Like we told you, leave that boy alone. And I'm like, one more time. See, that's how I be thinking shit's funny and thinking shit's slick. Think shit's a game and shit. Then they start snatching me up like that, and I be like, y'all got it. Y'all got it. It's cool. I'm going home right now. Like, damn. And then I still try to pull up. It's daytime. They ain't gonna pull me over now. Then the ancestors get on my ass again. They won't. This time, you know, next time I didn't get pulled over, I got mad about some shit. about motherfucker being ill. You know what I mean? About motherfucker not caring, not healing. You know what I mean? Not heal people. Don't care about it. Like I just got done saying. Then I got mad about that. Next thing you know, I don't want to deal with it no more. See, the spirit always get their way. If I don't want to listen, then they go on the other side of that shit and find a way to piss me off and I can get the fuck out of there. Right now, I still don't want to deal with it. Now the spirit still got their way. Ain't that a bitch? I was prepared to ride the pony, you know? Oh, shit. I'm just telling the truth. Shit, ain't no sugarcoating. Ain't no shame in my motherfucking game. And now I just got away. You told me that already. And I already told you happy birthday. Okay. I don't know if that's an old comment or a new comment. I'm thinking it's new because I think you said that a while ago. Alright. Moving on to the Libra people. How much battery I got? Still 75. Okay. Libra. I'm going to put y'all down full. Oh, that is an old comment. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So window watching the weekend for the Libra people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What the Libra people need to know. So if you out there and you missed your sign, just shout out. I'll tell you where it started. You got to rewind it back because it ain't no timestamp shit. But if you missed Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, not Libra because I'm doing that now. But then just holler out. Alright, what's the energy? What's the frequency? Not yet. I got Libra, Virgo, Leo, then Cancer. It's coming. I went back from the backwards this time. I flipped back and forth from each weekend. Alright. What's the energy and the frequency? What's the divinely guided for the Libra people? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Libra, cross watcher, dealing with a Libra. Somebody need to speak now or forever hold their peace. Somebody who's a masculine energy, somebody who's suffering in silence. See how that energy work with that? I'll be like, spirit, what? How I know that? How I know that? That's how I be feeling. Excuse me. Okay. So somebody need to speak now, forever hold their peace. And then they're suffering in silence. This is why they need to speak now. Resentful, competitive, discontent. You mad over there. Envy. They sitting over there mad because they clingy at you. They sitting over there because they mad. They clingy with you, but they're stagnated and going through some type of shatter. I feel like ego death with that. But they're sitting here watching you mingle and mix with some other man. That's why they mad. This is why they're suffering in silence, but they're envious at the same time. Because who is this? Hoppo, who that woman? That's supposed to be like, he feel like you're supposed to be his woman. Established. Ooh, and you got the nerve to be dealing with somebody who got something going on for themselves. Ooh, he mad. Big mad. Okay, Libra. Who the Libra thinks she is leaving me? Oh, but you wanted her. That's why I said people be kidding. But they wanted to be the runner. They wanted to run, escape, deny, and have nothing but excuses. So now that you went and got somebody who don't want to run, somebody who want to step up to that plate, somebody who want to swing the bat and hit a home run, now you watch it from a distance being mad. Hey, you want an autograph? Oh, okay. Yeah, look, mad. I make people mad. You're going to be mad. More mad messing with me. Shit. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Yeah. Every time I think about Libra, and I think about Cardi B. I'm like, oh, wow. Be careful with those people. It was like she was so loving. Maybe, I don't know. It seems like she was at first. And then she got fed up. Then she got disrespectful. Ooh, psychopath. Daydreaming. You can tell the motherfucker pressed though. When they start trying to go do this to match your energy. Well, I'll go get their ex then. You can get my... Like, nigga, who give a fuck about this being your ex? This is Cardi B. Sorry, bro. Hey, Cardi. Running, toxic, psychopath, and daydreaming. Somebody can be a little bit crazy sometimes. Well, she said, you know, I get a little crazy. Don't be a menace while sipping your gin and juice in the hood or some shit like that. That movie, okay? That's what it's giving. So, but somebody's been running, being in denial, and making excuses for their toxic behavior, where they bring nothing but drama, arguments, and incompatibility. Somebody has this psychopathic energy where they bring abusive, conniving, unpredictable energy to the table. Daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusion, hopes, and dreams. So somebody just need to get their shit together all the way completely. But they're running from it. So, okay. Where do we go from here then at this point? Something about this running, escaping, denial, excuses for the Libra people. If I had a dollar for every time somebody told me that, I'd be rich. I don't know. Somebody keep hearing something over and over. But they not fucking listening, and I think that's the problem. Everybody can't be telling you the same thing, and it's not registering valid or something in some way. Okay, Gemini, Scorpio. We got the Queen of Wands. Somebody's running from the one. Something deeply connected to you on a spiritual level, but it's because of a needed transformation. Yeah, there's the inspiration, there's the path, there's the love. There's the wish fulfillment and the written in the stars, but there's you restricting the shit out of yourself from unconditional love or some water sign energy. It's supposed to be a time to celebrate, but you're too busy mentally conflicted because cycles need to be completed. But that's what happens when somebody's running from toxic patterns that need to be healed or addressed, which is why they need a major transformation with the death card energy. Damn, I got hoes. I got hoes in different area codes. Area codes. Somebody got a lot of women. Damn. Ludicrous, which means crazy. And this card here is psychopath. Something is beyond me. So this person likes to move around with a lot of different women. It's already 3 of them there. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Then the 8 of Swords says somebody likes to leave everybody trapped in their thoughts and their mind. Oh, boy. Somebody think they a player. Mac Daddy or something. And how that work out for them? It's toxic behavior, toxic patterns. Somebody needs to heal themselves. And they're hurting people, because hurt people only hurt people. This is somebody who has childhood trauma with the 6 of Cups energy. Yeah, harsh childhood trauma that they need to move away from it quickly. And if you're dealing with this person, you need to move away from them. And somebody's risking it, trying to build a solid opportunity or some shit with this person. You ain't gonna be nothing solid or committed with them. They into polygamy. How the fuck they want 3 or 4 women at the same damn time? On the phone cooking dope at the same damn time. The fuck? I don't know. Toxic and Chariot with the Tower. Somebody's gonna realize quickly, or in some type of epiphany, that they need to get the fuck on and they need to do it quickly. The Tower. I mean, the world saying that you need to close the cycle out. Move on, be done with it. Close the chapter. And the 6 of Wands. What's the 6 of Wands saying for the person? Please don't tell me you think it could be victorious. You see a future Queen of Cups. Yeah. Somebody still love it. Girl, you know I love you. Somebody's love is keeping them from being guarded like they should be. Somebody's apologizing and offering them a solid opportunity where they're talking a good game. They're bored and discontent because of the burdens that you had emotionally, and the fact that you had to emotionally disconnect, but then they keep laying it on with the Knight of Cups, getting you in the calmer water. So yeah, cause I love you and I need you. Something they tell you brings you back. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. If it was meant for me. What did it say? If we were meant to be and you were meant for me, that means we gotta make it work. Somebody's trying to make some shit work, which is ludicrous. It's crazy. Somebody's abusive, unpredictable, and conniving. Why do we have to make it work? For what reason? Queen of Cups, because I love you. Somebody needs to be defending themselves, standing ground, defending your love, even your heart. But the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in a shift that's out of the control of each person. That's when the spirit steps in and you ain't got no control over that. The magician steps in over your tools that you have to manifest for the future. King of Pentacles reversed. Somebody about to lose some money. I feel like somebody's going to lose money. And I feel like it's not going to be the person that's doing it. I feel like you're going to be, in a sense, attaching yourself to their karma. So you're going to be the one losing money if you're the one that keeps trying to give this person a chance because you love them instead of standing your ground because you know they ain't no good for you. King of Pentacles reverse is broke or unstable or you are having money problems. Or you're selfish and taking everything for yourself. But I feel like it's money problems. And it's because choices, movements, and decisions. It's like taking your tools, the resources that you had to manifest and taking them away because you keep trying to share them with a motherfucker. Which is crazy. Psychopath. We keep referring to that crazy card. Talking about psychopath. Justice flipped over and flipped back. Something ain't right. Something ain't honest even though it appears to be. Something ain't the truth. Temperance, the Hierophant. And the Star card. Major Arcanas. A bunch of them. So that means a major transformation with the Justice on the bottom. The scales balancing out. Temperance, Hierophant, the Star. This is all about healing. Healing taking place. Somebody feels like there's the right thing to do is to get in a relationship or do what emotionally fulfills them. But this stuff, underlying truth about this shit, which is why you need to guard and protect yourself, or which is why the spirit is trying to protect you. But you ain't listening, and it's going to lead you right to a heartbreak. Heartbreak Hotel. This is the... All I really wanted was some of your time. Instead you play with my emotions and you made me cry. What you do to me? But you made yourself cry a little bit. Just a little bit. You got to be accountable because you keep ignoring these red flags here, baby. I'm sorry. Why'd you do it? Something about daydreaming. Delusion, hopes, and dreams. It's like somebody kept living in it, hoping it would change. Sometimes that shit don't change. You gotta give that show up face value. A spade gotta be a spade, especially in dating, because we focusing on potential. That potential might not come out in for forever. We gotta focus on what you working with now, baby. And if what you working with now don't work for me, ain't no point in me holding up and wasting my time. Yeah. And that's exactly what that is saying. Daydreaming. Ain't no in head in the clouds, delusion, hopes, and dreams. Hopes don't mean shit. Daydreaming don't mean shit. If I'm going to be sitting here holding a bunch of motherfucking burdens, bored and discontent. No. You got to put them burdens the fuck down. Let a motherfucker miss out on you. Focus on the future. You want to argue with your motherfucking self because I'm not going to argue with you. Ten of Wands. Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. Two of Cups. And Four of Wands. And the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. See, that's a connection. A twin flame, a relationship getting left out on the cold. And that's the harsh truth. Somebody receiving communication of harsh truth. Somebody's trying to apologize about the connection. But it's sad, but it's true. What he said. Too good at goodbyes. Too good at goodbyes is what that song is by Sam Smith. We don't belong together. We'll never work or some shit like that. It's sad, but it's true. What'd it say? And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Baby, we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. Somebody don't stand a chance, so you need to get way too good at goodbyes if you ain't already, baby. This don't stand a chance, whatever it is. And every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker these tears dry. And every time you walk out, the less I love you. Somebody take too long. They gotta hurt you and hurt you and hurt you and hurt you, and then you're done. You gotta stop that. Okay, stop giving into the illusion. Stop giving in. When the first time a motherfucker hurt you, put your foot down. Okay? Because when people truly love you, they don't want to hurt you. They find out everything to hurt you so that they can avoid what does hurt you. Right? That's when everybody's going to talk about they love you. This is what I want y'all to remember. Love don't mean shit. It do, but if your version of love is broken, you loving me don't mean shit to me when I've been healing. You see what I'm saying? You coming to bring me some broken ass version of love when I'm healing, looking for healthy love don't mean a fuck ass thing to me. Huh? So what you love me? What the fuck that mean? Do you respect me? Or we do it like love don't mean shit. You can love me all you want, right? But if ain't no respect, ain't no mutual respect there, we ain't got shit, right? And if your love is broken, that ain't gonna mean shit to me. You can love me all you fucking want, but your version of love is beating bitches. Your version of love is not being accountable. Your version of love is sweeping shit under the rug and acting like that shit didn't happen. You can keep that broke ass shit because I don't want it, huh? I had enough shit in life trying to break me, and I don't need your broken ass love trying to break me now. Fuck that. Keep it. I don't want it. I'd rather love my motherfucking self than take some half-ass version of love because you refuse to heal because you think you don't have problems. Well, do that, buddy. But that's on you. Leave me out of it. Okay? I don't want anything to do with that shit. No. Motherfucker keep saying, but no. Ain't no if, ands, or fucking buts about it. Okay? No. So, yeah. As I said, somebody's taking too long. And the longer you take, you're getting pulled into the illusion. I feel like you're trying to be hopeful about some shit. But it's still toxic. Ain't nothing to be hopeful about. Aaron, thank you. Thank you. Like the videos, what they said. Thank you. I do appreciate that. The hangman. I don't know about y'all, but I need everybody not healed and not worthy of my time to get pushed up out my frequency. It should only leave about 25 motherfuckers in the whole billion of I'm saying it ain't that. I mean, I don't want to say people ain't good. They are good. They just ain't healing. If they're not healing, they're not good. That good is buried in the dark. Yeah. So we got the hangman. This is a pause to reflect on if you're gonna build with somebody, if you're gonna give them love, or if they're gonna give it to you. Ace of Pentacles. Is it going to be a solid new beginning? Or Eight of Cups. Should I just cut my losses? Should I just emotionally withdraw from the shit because he's going to be cold? Because he's going to be head over heart. He's not going to want to get any emotions. Like, or this is a Libra masculine. Trying to think if he should walk away for whatever reason. Somebody might be painting that girl is poison. Some girl's painting an illusion for you, masculine energy, Libra. Not all of y'all, but this is somebody out here. You can't trust a big butt and a smile. That girl is poison. Yeah, she got a big booty and a smile with some dimples. Ooh, weak, ain't it? Like, girl, don't smile at me. I'm gonna just sink myself right in your dimple. So I can go with you. Look, I'm just saying. I'm gonna take a peek. Don't walk past me with no fat ass. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm just saying. Was it stiff or did it jiggle? That's my masculine energy coming out. All right. Bathroom break. I'll put y'all down. I need y'all seeing too much. Y'all can just watch that cranberry juice for now. Give me a second. Excuse me, puppy. I got to do. Alcohol is poison. That's what they did at the end. All right. It was just the number one, not the number two. We good to go. Back on track with the Virgo people. 1:20. I'm moving on to the next right minute after. 15 seconds on the show. Alright, window watching the weekend for the Virgo people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What the Virgo people need to know? What is divinely guided for the Virgos? Virgo. Ooh, the card got a lot to say. A lot to say. Chaos, lust, thrills. Somebody's getting pulled into some shit that they shouldn't, or they're going down a rabbit hole of some sort. But they're kind of enjoying it. It's like the dark side that you're tapping into or some shit. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't think. I hope we don't get all tapped into that shit. Laughter, happiness, joy, healing. Love affair, dirty little secret, sex fix and down low. And then we got sipping, rumors, gossip, nosy. But I feel like that's somebody, that could be somebody drinking. I've been drinking. I get freaky when the liquor getting to me. I've been drinking. Oops. Why can't I keep my fingers off you, baby? I want you. Nah. Somebody gonna they need to be careful touching whatever they touching. Cigars on ice, because this ain't a Beyonce and Jay-Z thing. This is somebody who been drinking. And because they've been drinking, they find themselves in a love affair that they now got to keep as a dirty little secret. Because it's a smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Be careful of who the fuck they slept with. Backstabbers. Consequences. Recharge. Wishful thinking. Somebody want to do it again. And again and again. And over I tried. They can't forget it. Ugh. So that's just, I don't know. I feel like the motherfucker, whoever it is, laughter, happiness, joyness, somebody's happy with this person and then slipped up and cheated with somebody because of drinking. They've been sipping. What the fuck y'all sipping together for? Like, that's why you can't trust these hoes and these motherfuckers. Tell me what we got going on for the Virgo people. Waves. Emotions. Worry. Fear. Apology. It's too late to apologize. Should have thought about that for you stuck your dick somewhere it didn't belong. I don't want to hear an apology. I'm sorry. I get a little vulgar sometimes, but I don't. Straight to the point. It's like consequences. Bad choices, games, mixed signals. That's what they want to apologize. Because are you apologizing? Because you got caught? Because that's what it seems like. On the consequences card, she's playing with fucking fire and about to light the match. You play with fire, you get burnt. You know that. So you're not fucking sorry. You're only sorry that you got caught. That's what you're sorry about. Recharge, breathe, let go, clear your mind. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu. Clingy, old exes, two-faced, though. Somebody's living two lives. Time, stagnant, family. They were stagnated on some type of family that they spent a lot of time with. But today, they was acting like it was good vibes. They was into some type of soulmate. Somebody's living two lives. It's like they're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They're 1 foot in each side. They 1 foot in with their clingy ex. Dead relationships and old ways. So, but there was some type of wishful. It's like second chances happening here, but then they're recharging at the same time. Starting fresh and starting over at the same time. Somebody couldn't choose, so they kept them both. Something like that. Talking about waves. 9 of Pentacles. It's like now they ain't got nobody. And they in their feelings for everybody. I'm on Virgo now. And then the Hermit is in reverse. It's like isolation, withdrawal. Repeating of a lesson. Somebody done got into their feelings for somebody that they was better off on their own without. And the harsh truth is now showing with the Knight of Swords is that this was a lesson that they didn't learn. So they found themselves repeating it. No problem. Thank you. Now it's like burdens. You're holding burdens. Are you going to put them down this time? Or are you going to keep holding them bitches for a connection that was just supposed to be what it was? 4 of Cups. bored and discontent. But the 4 and the 6, the 4 and the 2 breaks the 6. That brings the past, burdens from the past. It's time now somebody's wanting to look towards the future. Because the past then brought an illusion to their ass. What's the Hermit in reverse? What lesson didn't you learn? Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. Cutting somebody out. Moving in the calmer waters, starting fresh. Somebody should have moved in the calmer waters, but instead they took a risk. When you already was wounded in the situation, now you got all the burdens that you're holding. Somebody apologized for breaking your heart and you went back to heal the situation. Heal, heal, heal. Some type of commitment, Virgo. That was your choices, movements, and decisions. Those choices, movements, and decisions led you to said cycle that you're now closing because you're made aware. You can see now that you were meant to be with somebody else. Yeah. So you meant to have some type of other love. You had to repeat it. It's like the harsh truth. You didn't. The truth is telling you that you didn't learn the lesson, right? You didn't understand. You just some lack of perspective, and then the Justice card is coming out to show you. What's the Ace of Swords? The Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a Virgo woman who allowed herself to get caught up in her thoughts or trapped in fear when it came to something that she had already had an epiphany about. Something that she had already had a perspective or knew the truth about or knew what the right thing to do was. Page of Swords. Somebody got distracted when they already knew what the right thing to do was. They had all the tools that they needed to manifest. And then the Three of Cups, they're bringing in a reconciliation. Yeah. It's like Page of Wands is like starting fresh, new receiver of communication. I love, but I'm bad at it. That's Usher. Something about bad habits. It's that one verse where he says something about he love his new chick, but when his old chick come back, he take her down and buy a new purse. So somebody got somebody right where they want them or some shit like that. It's like they purposely come in and wreck your shit, and you let them. They come in, throw a little ass in your lap, and you catch it, knowing you got something good going for yourself, but you let it go behind some ass. That's crazy. Okay, but you got to do what you got to do, baby. It's up to you. Like you got the tools that you need, but you had the tools that you need, but then you reconciled with somebody because they reached out. Justice was already telling you what the right thing to do was. The Justice told you to take action as a masculine and keep moving, Mr. King of Pentacles, but for whatever reason, look, you keep it moving. There was an Empress, there was wish fulfillment, and there was you having some type of emotional evolution. Yeah, but the Seven of Wands, you was too guarded towards moving forward, but you was very submissive towards going backwards. That submissiveness towards going backwards got you repeating this lesson. Because now you're going backwards. You're about to go backwards to the same shit that hurt you the first time. It's going to do you the same way. Because the universe needs you to learn the lesson. Right? Because had you learned this lesson, you'd have never turned the fuck back. You'd have realized that happened for a reason. I'm not supposed to go back there. I'm supposed to follow my intuition to where it's leading me. Right? But now you delayed yourself and repeat a lesson, which automatically delays you. Because you supposed to, all that time you spent repeating that lesson, you could have been traveling forward. Now you come out the lesson to go back towards the same shit. Right? You're traveling forward to the shit that you would have went forward to. Shit ain't changed. You just delayed yourself. Tell me about apology. So, because this could be you apologizing. Now that you the one stressing out, having sleepless nights because you realize you delayed yourself. You're repeating a lesson. Or this is a cross watcher. The moon. Things were unknown to you. This is why it's so important to use your intuition, because your intuition can see what's unknown. Your intuition can connect and communicate with the spirit to find out what's happening below the scene, so only you know and nobody else. Right? Sometimes it's only for you to know and everybody else to find the fuck out. So that's why I'm gonna use the Bible for an example. In the Bible, Spirit told Noah to go build that ark, right? But he told him, get your family, get your peoples, and get this animal, that animal, a couple of breeds of this animal, a couple of breeds of that animal, take them all in the ark, and don't come out till I say so. But nobody else knew but him, right? That's why nobody else got saved but him and the people he took in there with him. So sometimes information is only for you and you only, right? So I'm saying that to say that your intuition would have known what the moon was hiding from you, right? But now you're stressing out because of arrogant, rash, insincere actions that you was taking or somebody was taking towards you. Now they're feeling apologetic, right? But it's a lot that they're feeling. They're stressing and having anxiety because it was some things that was unknown to them while they were running into some type of blind situation, or it was something unknown to them in a situation where love was being offered. So let's just see what's the moon, because it's anxiety, judgment, Ace of Pentacles. The moon is unknown. See what it's telling you? Your final judgment call should have been to start the fuck over, not go backwards. Ace of Pentacles is fresh started. Your intuition was telling you, fresh start, Virgo. Don't go back to that motherfucker. Don't go back. You lost enough there. You had to fight enough there. Don't go back. That's what your intuition was yelling at you. But you was like, something in history. Something sent you back there anyway. The underlying truth was telling you not to go back. But you went back anyway, which is why you're now facing a tower moment where you're in a family situation or something that you thinking is happy. But all you getting is what? You might be getting some good ass. They threw that ass at you and you caught it. But you should have been blocking and protecting your spirit from that fleshly shit. But you wasn't. You would have been victorious. The cycle would have been closed. That's you, Mr. King of Pentacles. The cycle would have been closed and you'd have been sitting in victory right now had you listened to your intuition. But since you didn't and you wanted to take her down and buy a new purse, well, this is where you are now. Consequences have repercussions. And baby, you've been making bad decisions. And I'm sorry to have to be the one to pop your little bubble like that. Like it's bubble gum. Much love to you, baby. Y'all still my favorite. Consequences. Bad choices, games, and mixed signals. But you play with fire, you will get burnt. That's what this card is telling you. She's going to like that match close to her face when she knows lines and matches over here. It's going to pop her the fuck, blow her the fuck up. The spot is going to blow up. This shit's going to blow up in her face. That's that's going to happen. Something's blowing up in somebody's face. Because they didn't listen to their intuition. Instead of they listened to the wrong head. Let's say that. Some consequences is happening, and the motherfucker know exactly why these consequences are happening to them. Because they was too busy focusing on the past when they should have been focusing on the fucking future. That's it. That's all. That's a Virgo. I'm going to tell you why I know that's a Virgo. Because you motherfuckers take forever to let go. Y'all do. Y'all get into love, no offense to y'all, right? Because you should take care. I love the way y'all hold on. But make sure you hold on to somebody that's going to hold on to you. Make sure you hold on to some shit that's worth holding on to. Make sure when you see a motherfucker ain't worth your holding on, you let them go immediately. Because you'll be stuck holding on to some shit that's going to keep hurting you and hurting you and hurting you and hurting you. I'm a Pisces. I get that holding on shit, but fuck that. Sometimes shit is better left alone than holding on to. Sometimes holding on hurts you worse than letting that shit go. Bless. Hellleerrrr. Okay. So you know exactly why you're dealing with the consequences is because you're focusing on the past instead of focusing on the future. And Eight of Pentacles says you're working diligently. Working diligently on what? What's the Eight of Pentacles? Working on yourself, your craft, apprenticeship, devil. You're working on your ways, your toxic patterns, your toxic behaviors. You're working on healing yourself. Kudos to you. And I'm giving you a genuine, sincere hand clap. I'm not being funny. Healing is the way. I'm telling you. Once you start healing yourself, everything else falls into place. You don't have to be afraid of giving love no more because you can see this shit coming from a mile away. You trust your intuition. You in tune with your intuition. And you say you and your intuition go hand in hand. Y'all tight like this. So you're going to believe it when they tell you a motherfucker playing in your face. You're not going to have to wait to see it for yourself. You're going to trust in that shit and you're going to vacate. Exit stage left. So with the Page of Cups, somebody might receive an apology and a second chance. The person that's going forward, Ace of Pentacles, would have been something. Let me see. Yeah, the balance, the Four of Wands. Let me see what's the Ace of Pentacles. It's somebody that you would have found moving forward, I believe. Queen of Swords. Somebody who now has their back turned and has cut you the fuck off. Somebody who you will apologize to. Ten of Wands. It's weighing your ass down heavy with burdens to apologize. Take charge. Be a leader and apologize for confusion or for some shit that you didn't know. For some illusion that you carried out. For restricting yourself from something solid, whatever it is, you're supposed to be offering up an apology. And I feel like if your pride is in the way, you won't do it. But that's up to you, baby. That's between you and whoever you owe that apology to. I don't owe nobody shit. Yep, that's okay, though. You don't have to. But you'll learn the hard way. This is where we at now. We got to be able to put them motherfucking pride and ego down and do what's right. Because the pride going to fall and you're going to fall with it. But you don't have to listen to me. You can just keep repeating those lessons if you want to. It's up to you, baby. But you're going to get there some way. You just going to realize that you just delayed yourself in the process. Still on the way to where you thought you were stopping or restricting yourself from going. You don't. You just delayed it. And still spirit get their way. You still going to lay down, get down, or lay down. Ain't that a choice sometimes? Sometimes you just written in the stars for you and you don't have no fucking choice. You getting down or you laying down. Don't think that. People be thinking spirit is, oh, I got a choice. I can now. Sometimes your willpower, your free will ain't there. It is, but see where free will got you, right? The spirit told you go this way. Your free will took you that way. Now what did it do? Put you back in a repeat of a lesson, only for you to line your ass back up with what spirit told you to do. So was it really free will, or did that free will lead you to fuck yourself so that you can only see why spirit had the right interest in your heart? Sent you with the right interest in your intuition, so that you know to never doubt the spirit again. Come on now, somebody better testify. I'm just saying. You don't need you. The spirit gonna come and interact with you in real life. That's all you need. You gonna learn the way. Don't matter. I'm telling you. All right. 136. Leo. Window watching the week. The Leo people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do the Leo people need to know at this time? Oh. Divinely guided for the Leo people. Leo. Tension, chaos, time. Only time will tell if we die and go to heaven or hell. Somebody's waiting on time to tell them something. It's some type of chaos, some type of tension, but time is going to tell. What's that about? Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. Consequences, there's that bullshit again. Bad choices, bad games, mixed signals. Something's about to blow up in somebody's face here when it comes to a twin flame friendship or a romantic partner. Somebody that they vibe would have a good time with, got you smiling and shit like that. Something's going to blow up in their face because of what they're doing. Mutual respect, unity, and closeness. Smell the roses, toxic, lust, burned bridges, two-face. See, somebody's got two things going on. That's what I was feeling. Exactly. The soulmate is somebody, and whoever you intimate with over here is somebody else. And that's why you're coming up as two-face, living a double life. Something about the soulmate energy here for Leo. The Nine of Pentacles. Single. Wanting to see growth. Fruition. The King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody could be dealing with an earth sign. Somebody could be dealing with a Gemini. Somebody's in third party. The masculine got two women, and he's needing to choose one of them. And it's like he's not. One of them, he has soulmate energy with friendship, good romantic partner. The other one, they got mutual respect, unity, closeness. They got history. It's something that they share real close, but I don't feel like it's, I don't want to say they're not having sex, but there's something intimate between them. Something real close that they share only between them that keeps them connected. So, but why is the Lovers here? The Knight of Pentacles. History. That's exactly what the long-term shit. Somebody's dealing with a Capricorn. Page receiver of communication. See, something's still confusing to you though. Something ain't making sense. I feel like if somebody start feeling like they're better off on their own because somebody's confusing them or giving mixed signals, or they realize it's a third party. It's like they receive some type of communication, they throws them off. Makes them kind of suspect, makes them want to be done with the situation. Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords. It's like, yeah, they don't trust it. bored and discontent, because Ace of Swords, they've received some type of information or clarity of some type of some about Seven of Swords first before I go any further. Why is the trust, distrust, or whatever the heck's going on? It's like somebody don't trust to be intimate with somebody. They don't trust to have sex with them because they're feeling stressed out. Like you, oh, thank you. You're feeling like having anxiety, like you've been giving it to somebody else, somebody in your ex, somebody in your past. And it's like choices, moves, and decisions, focusing on the future and building. Somebody's not being intimate with somebody because something's off. Sometimes some people can't have sex with you if you don't stimulate their mind first. You can't, they ain't nothing getting wet, getting hard, nothing. Some people are more stronger in the spirit than the flesh. So it take a little bit more than twerk on the last to get them turned on. Or what do men do? Singing somebody about their panties. Men that sing do something to women, but motherfucker don't give a fuck about none of that little shit when they done been through some real pain and had to do some real healing. Fuck you and your voice. What else you got? I need some real shit. The hell? I'm just saying. So, choices, movements, and decisions with the Six of Cups. I feel like there's something with the past here. Consequences. This is where shit gets sticky. It's because the risk. The consequences behind the risk that was taken. Seven of Pentacles. It's like contemplating or going back over it. Reevaluating. That's what I meant. That's the word I'm looking for. So somebody's gonna be either evaluating or reevaluating what makes them happy and taking a risk. So maybe they had a soulmate or somebody, and then they took this risk or went out looking for some shit. Now they found some. I don't know. But it's two different energies here. But they're keeping it on the hush and defending it. It's like it's gonna get exposed. So I don't know. I don't like the energy. What's the Fool card? Five of Wands. The risk is the Fool. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is the risk makes me feel like it's competition. And then the Sun says that it's going to be exposed. That there is competition. Ten of Wands says that it's going to be somebody's weighed down with burdens. Or somebody just let it the fuck go. What's the Sun? That's Leo energy. Somebody's trapped up in their thoughts about it. It's like they think something about it, but they're not quite sure. But the Sun is going to give them all the tools that they need to know what they need to know when it exposes you or you cross-watcher. You know, it's out of this person's control. The universe is coming in to expose, to bring an end to. Because somebody's playing with somebody that's supposed to be very close. This is somebody that you're supposed to have a mutual respect with. Some closeness, some unity. This is somebody you don't play games with, right? So since you're playing stupid games, you're going to win stupid prizes. There's going to be consequences for these bad choices of yours, right? So say you dealing with somebody, Leo, and they got somebody, right? But they're guarding it and hiding it and shit, but you gave them every chance to tell you, right? But you can tell something's off. You can't put your finger on it just yet, but you know some bullshit in the game. So the Sun comes out, it exposes in your favor, right? Boom. Out of everybody's control, Wheel of Fortune, right? And then now you see it. Now you see me, now you don't. Somebody likes to do a Houdini on your ass. But with the Sun, it's going to come out and expose the whole moon. Everything done in the dark comes to the light when the Sun comes out. Nobody's hiding anymore. Houdini my ass, okay? So now that it get exposed to you, right? The Sun is saying it's exposing you. And then the Eight of Swords says that being trapped in your mind is a Ten of Swords now coming to an end. But all this was out of your control. And where this person went wrong is they took this for granted. This is something they should have pulled close to. Respected you like you respecting them. Unity. We work together, not against each other. So somebody done fucked up a good thing. These are the consequences of bad decisions and bad choices. Somebody's going to lose you. I don't feel like that's really what they want to do, but they're going about it wrong. Ace of Swords. Because you're having to find out the truth the way you're having to find it out instead of from the fucking horse's mouth. That's the type of bullshit. You want to keep secrets and bullshit, and I got to have epiphanies and get cute communication from the universe about your dumb shit you want to do. I've been through enough. So you'll sit here and talk to a motherfucker, give them information about the lessons that you learned, the hurt that you've been through, all this information I'm providing you with. Then I'm extending my love for you to turn around and be hurting me the same way I vented to you about being hurt. The fuck is this? The fuck be love be given? Now fuck your love. It's broken. I don't want it. Okay? Thank you. I'll pass and I'll wait. Fuck this shit. Like, love be having you marching out the fucking arena like, fuck love, I'm over it. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Then you get lonely after about 6 months to a year and you back in there. Like, let's see. It's piss there, piss there. Hi, dating. I'm back. Oh, piss over there in that pool. Piss. Yeah, it's pissed out. I better go home. It's like bad out there. Ace of Cups. You can't give up, though. And just stay true to yourself and you're going to get what's meant for you. I'm telling you. Lying and shit like this will not keep you on the vibration and frequency you meant to be on to get what you meant to have. You're going to throw yourself off energetically. Now you fucked yourself out of good shit and blessings because you want to step off your frequency based for a dumbass lie. People don't understand how that shit, but you fuck yourself over more than the person you're trying to fuck over with the lie you're telling. Right? Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Somebody, they're going to want a second chance. They're going to want to work on it. They're going to give you love and solid opportunities, so they say. Let's be together. And this might be a Leo messing up. Yep, it's a Leo messing up with a water sign woman as well here. You messing up, Mr. Leo masculine. It's you messing up with this water sign woman. Let's. I want to stay together. After you done disappointed her. She's like, I don't know about this. Loving you. Cut it off right there, Algron. What the fuck kind of bad times you talking about first before I agree to this shit? Well, times are good. I said, hold on. What's the bad times? You cheating on me? If that's a bad time, we can shut this shit down right now. Bad times better be disagreements and arguments. We better not be talking about you done invited somebody else. All right. The fuck is going on? So there's a Leo masculine here. Am I on Leo? I think I'm on Leo. Yeah, Leo masculine and a water sign woman. You're gonna try to get her back, but I don't know how that's gonna work for you. And there's gonna be some masculine energy trying to get a Leo woman back. But you should have mutually respected. Like when you get shit like this, it only works like you can become close. You can become unity. But the respect got to be mutual. This is intimacy on a different level. Meaning I'm intimate. Like we got intimacy and I ain't even touching you. Right? That's some deep ass shit there. But people don't be getting deep. They be surface level. So they don't never experience this kind of shit. The deepest they get is sex. But I digress. Okay? So, I don't know. Let me get a couple more before I roll up out of here. The King of Swords. Somebody could be dealing with an air sign. Somebody knows that head over heart decisions need to be made. Somebody's going to try to get serious, but I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know how getting serious. I don't know that that's going to work for you, meaning, is what I'm meaning. When I say how that's going to work, I don't know that is going to work at all. But shit, you got to try what you got to try. People got to do what they got to do. You got to do what's best for you. One day off in the weekend for the Cancer people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What the Cancer people need to know at this time? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess I don't forget nobody. Cancer. It's divinely guided to the Cancer people. Burned bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on, psychopath, antisocial. Time, boundaries, glow up. Possibilities, blocked, trapped, Running. Somebody's got a stalker for real, like real life. A real life sociopath. Psychopath. Somebody who's abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. They've already burned bridges with you and you already went straight ghost on them, but delay, procrastinating, too busy. Maybe even you won't even talk to them. You drew your line, you set your boundaries, you're focusing on yourself and glowing up the possibilities, waves. See, somebody's still in their feelings, you block them, and they still keep finding a way around that. Somebody makes you feel trapped, but you're not forgiving them. And then with the running card, that's why I said you really be trying to escape and get the fuck away from somebody who's salty because y'all not together no more because they wanted to be your soulmate, but they were a fucking narcissist. Be careful. It's a stalker for real. You know, people say I got a stalker, they be playing. No, but this is for real. This person ain't trying to let you go, Cancer. Be careful of that. Whoever this is thinking that they gonna hold on to you to death do his part is what I heard. I hope you got mace, a pistol, or something. Because, baby, no. Death ain't going to do us part. I'm leaving out of this bitch when the spirit taking me out. You ain't going to be doing it because I'm going to take you out if that's the case. The fuck, people be crazy. If I can't have you, nobody can. People really think like that. But it took you out in themselves. So be careful, Cancer. Okay? Now, if you dealing with crazy motherfuckers, you done moved, you done got a restraining order, you can get you a pistol order. Because the motherfucker, all right, I done did everything I could by the law. I'm going to have to take things into my own hands. Shit, because sometimes restraining orders don't work. Motherfucker peeking outside your window. By the time the police get there, motherfucker long gone. Will peek outside my window if you motherfucker want to. I bet you be missing an eyeball. Peek some motherfucking where else. That's safe for you. Thank you. Toxic, chaos, feminine energy. All because you didn't. The sister said, ooh, you knew you weren't supposed to lay with that person, but you laid with them anyway, and now these are the consequences. But you're tired of running. You're tired of being exhausted. You're tired of the fucking narcissist. You wondering when this shit gonna be over. You made one wrong move, and now this shit is just costing you over and over and over. But there is some hopefulness here. Inspired, optimistic success. Isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. See, self-inflicted says that you've done it to yourself. But I do feel like you're having hope because you're feeling like somebody's finally trying to leave you alone after you've rejected them a million times. And then epiphany, self-reflection, answer questions, untapped talents. This whole situation really just got you to evaluate your whole self. That's what was happening. That's why this was necessary, because in an epiphany, it's about you looking within yourself. What you're inspired and optimistic to be successful at. What you need to be rejecting or leaving alone so you can, or what you self-inflicted or caused to happen for yourself. And then the epiphany says that you start to see it. You see it so you can fix it, right? The epiphany says that there's a self-reflection. You're looking at the man or the woman in the mirror. You're finding answers to questions, and you're finding talents that you have yet to tap into. This is you digging deep within yourself, right? And seeing things that have surfaced behind your movement and the way you've been showing up. Tell me about hopeful. So, for example, I'll never be running from this psychopath if I never gave his ass a chance against my better judgment type shit like that. Tell me about this hopeful. Something's got hope to it. The lovers. That's Gemini energy. Something you're deeply connected to on a spiritual level. Some type of loss is being transformed into something victorious. The world says some type of completion is taking place. It looks like a death. Something's ending, but it's only a completion. A completion to start over fresh, to be victorious. And yes, in the process, you took a loss, but there's something optimistic and to be inspired about, some type of success. Something's deeply connected to you on a spiritual level, but it will be victorious. You'll begin to reward and recognize. You'll be able to see it, appreciate it as soon as the cycle closes. Right now, it's like possibly looking like you need to be strong because some things are below the surface. Everything don't always feel good. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Wonder what you lost. That's what. Yeah, so it's like you lost something because you start with the 6 and it's going down to the 5. With the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, the star says something's being healed or replenished. And then the 9 of Wands says replenished and protected. And then the 2 of Swords says follow your intuition because you're at the crossroads. Or something may look glittery, but it's not really gold. Yeah. Isolation. Something's big about being better off on your own than somebody. Reject them. Leave them alone. Like focusing on yourself. 10 of Swords. Somebody's in a position of where they're being forced to look at themselves because of a Ten of Swords that they landed. Some Ten of Swords that you've experienced that you're currently healing from, you're reflecting about the choices, movements, and decisions you made to put you in this hurtful situation where you're in now. The World. See, it says that something could have been, you could have been overcoming something. Something could have been completed. You could have been overcoming it. I don't know what happened to the live. But there are 4 swords. 3 of swords. See, I feel like you're hurt because you didn't focus on the underlying truth. I feel like you're hurt because you're focused on everything, all the other swords, instead of what was hidden. It's out of sight, out of mind. It wasn't showing, so you wasn't paying attention to it. Somebody's going to be hurt. It's like you're forced to focus on your choices, movements, and decisions because they brought you here, too. Yes, somebody did this to you to hurt your feelings, but you helped yourself to get here. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Yep, you was nurturing, bringing nurturing to the situation. And somebody was being flighty in and out. But it's like you constantly kept investing because you wanted something from it. King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with our Capricorn. Taurus. 7 of Pentacles. I want to know why you kept investing. 6 of Swords. 7, because you thought the waters would get calm, but the 7 of Cups says that was an illusion. Somebody was dragging their ass and moving at their pace, moving when they felt like it with this Knight of Pentacles energy. And in the process, you end up walking away and emotionally withdrawing from it because 5 of Swords says you felt like it was a bad idea to keep moving, keep traveling down this direction with this person, whether it was an emperor, empress, whatever. You feel like there was a lack of charge being taken. There was a lack of standing up as a leader. It was a lack of that. So it was nothing to build and wish fulfillment of getting on the same page with somebody who ain't gonna do what they supposed to do. And I feel like that's when it all started to hit you with the Epiphany card. Something about cycles, something about tradition, something about the way you was brought up, somehow having you fall into this pattern of how you usually do it or how you used for it to be. Yeah, I'm Gemini. I'm in Cancer now. It's like, for an example, right? I always use this. A man, like a dad beats a mom, right? And the son sees it. And then he get older and a woman make him mad and he hit her, right? But he promised himself he wasn't going to hit women because he know that ain't right, right? But he find himself slipping back into them ways of his cycle that he needs to confront and complete, right? Toxic patterns need to be confronted and completed. And you just fall into them naturally because that's what you learned or that's what you used to. That's how you were brought up. That's the communication or the examples you received, right? So you're just falling into it. But then your epiphany says that you're addressing it. Like something's got to change because this ain't right. I know this is how I look. This is how it was, but it don't feel right. It ain't leading me to the right direction of where I need to go. 10 of Wands. So you put it down, you let it go. You unlearn and relearn. Okay, yep, I was brought up this way. We was brought up in the church. We was brought up raised like this. We was brought up taught to be like this, but that shit ain't working for me as an adult, so I got to make some adjustments, right? There it is. Childhood trauma. There it is, having the facts, the knowledge of what needs to take place. Page of Cups. Inspired, good news. Emotional, fulfilled, it's apologetic. Sympathize, have sympathy with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Not too bad, okay? Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Yeah, so for a Cancer woman, it's about you standing in your power, being confident, being strong, and believing in yourself and your intuition above each and everything else. See, because I feel like you're receiving information that can be victorious to you, or that helps you to see something the way you need to see it, that exposes it, shows it in a way, helps you to recognize something. Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody could be mid giving somebody another chance, and then they have an epiphany to let them know, no, I want to restrict myself from a second chance. That's how I truly get my wishes fulfilled. I want to do what makes me happy. So I'm going to restrict myself from you because I ain't thinking about you right now. There's the same Capricorn person. You go cold and cut their asses off, and justice says it's fair, it's balanced, because that's what the fuck they deserved. It's what they earned, it's what they fucking getting, whether that's what you was planning to do or not. Epiphany, Tiffany. Yeah. Four of Swords is referring back to the underlying truth. And there's the Ace of Swords in the underlying truth. It's down there, but just right here you holding it. So you know some type of truth that's supposed to be hidden from you. Your intuition is letting you in or something like that, and you're supposed to move based upon it. And I feel like you don't up until the last minute where you have an epiphany. You're like, oh, that's right. I need to go with what my gut is saying over anything anyway. And it might not play out like, oh, that's right in my gut. Like, you know, it's going to play out like somehow. Shit. Damn. I ain't write down Cancer's timestamp. Oh well, I have to go back for it at the end. I'll figure it out. It's gonna be between 1 hour 36 minutes and whatever time I put down for Gemini. So I'll get it out there for y'all though. Don't worry, I'll find it. Okay. Okay. Window watching weekend for the Gemini people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do the Gemini need to know at this time? Gemini. What's divinely guided for the Gemini people? Wait, they don't love you like I do. Whatever the hell they do. Distance, two-faced, trapped. Be careful. Wait, they don't love you like I do. Nurturing, salty, stagnancy. Be careful listening to somebody tell you that. Because then you'll find yourself nurturing some shit. Next thing you know, you salty because you feeling stuck, stagnant, and you could have just drew your fucking boundaries. Be careful forgiving. So see, this card says unforgiveness, no options, stuck. Somebody don't need to be forgiven, so be given, so forgiven. I don't want to say that everybody needs to be forgiven for you, but that don't mean they need a second chance. Somebody's trying to trap you, right? They have it's two-faced. They got a different agenda than what they're saying, right? This is somebody that you've already divorced. Could be divorced, but this is somebody that you've already distanced yourself away from, separated from. And they're coming back, telling them, oh, they don't love you like I love you. This is somebody who stabbed you in the back or lived a double life, maybe even cheated on you, but they want to trap you or tie you up to them somehow, shape, form, or fashion. These boundaries here, they keep you safe. So make sure you draw that line in the sand. That's okay. Thank you. Let me make sure I say your name right. Thank you, Aaron. Is it just Aaron or is it Aaron? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm trying to shuffle the cards, but they don't need card shuffling. They just need ours already coming from the bottom. We already cut the deck. Ain't no more shuffling once we cut the deck. It's shuffling like this, but ain't no reshuffle. Let's start to take the cards out now. Exhausted, burned out, burdened, emptied. Wishful thinking. Shoulda, coulda, woulda is what I'm getting. Okay. You get it all the time. Understood. Thanks for watching. And thanks for promotion. In the comments, telling people to hit the like button. Nightlife. Somebody could work at like a nightclub. Somebody could be a bouncer at a strip club. Somebody's cutting time. Cutting time. Somebody's cutting ties with the nightlife because it's time. With the blocked energy, time's up. You're exhausted. You're burned out. It makes a lot of money, and the thinking is wishful, but it's time to something's more important than money now. And I'm gonna show it right back. Much love, right back to you. Okay, so what is going on out here, guys? Gemini? I don't know what side of the mind I'm getting from y'all. Somebody exhausted, burned out, burdened, and empty. Wait, they don't love you like I do. Why can't I see it? Why don't I feel it? Your words ain't matching. That's why I said somebody's stressing the fuck out because Seven of Swords, somebody's deceiving them, but they're choosing to do it. It could be a water sign. It's like somebody's tired of taking charge, tired of bossing up, tired of leading the way, tired of whatever, tired of moving towards or sending messages back and forth. It's like you're tired of moving towards a relationship, tired of moving towards family. What's this 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands? The 8 and the 4, that breaks down to what? The 8 and the 4 is the 12, breaks down to a 3. You're tired of waiting on somebody to take charge. You're tired of waiting on somebody to get the perspective that they need to communicate. You're tired of waiting to hear from somebody about getting on the same page. Something's exhausting. You're tired of being the one to make the choice to nurture or reach out first, fix something first. Talking about the Emperor. Somebody else needs to be the one to take charge this time. The give and take needs to be equal. And this is how you're feeling. You feel like there's things that are unknown to you. And you feel like you're an open book. You put everything out on the table, but somebody else keeps secrets. And the Tower moment is coming in for that. Because I don't feel like that's working for you. Queen of Swords. Yep, you're demanding truth or you're demanding nothing at all. It's all or nothing. Straight Gemini on them. You King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I do feel like you'll receive an apology from this person because they're feeling like you're a missed opportunity. I feel like they missed out on you because they didn't follow their intuition in making a decision, and this is how they got deceived because, again, they didn't follow their intuition that was leading them to the opportunity to be victorious. Now they have to go try to heal it with you. He'll be dealing with another air sign. This person has wishful thinking that they can get a second chance. They've been thinking about you. Thinking about you lately. Just sitting around watching the days go by. Are you a Gemini? Okay now. Something about the wishful thinking. King of Cups. Somebody else is wishful thinking like, well, I wish if he could get in his feelings, I wish he could just show me some love. I wish he just wasn't so scared. There's a Gemini here scared to show love. And the wishful thinking is that you would show love and not be scared to do so. And in some cases, this is you saying, I can do it. Like, I can get a second chance if I just go in and show her that I can love her. But you're scared of that. You're scared of having your heart broken, so you're stagnated. You're slowing shit down and making motherfuckers be defensive towards you and that wish fulfillment that you can't offer. But it's about you just doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Put your fucking guard down. Put your ego down. Fighting and commit. That ain't going to do shit. Holding back and being egotistical is not going to give you the victory. It's not, baby. It's not. You're going to be finding yourself reflecting over the victory if you're not careful. This person is the one and you may make the right choice. But you know what the right choice is, don't you? Mr. Gemini Masculine. You know what the right choice is. You got that intellect on you. You know what you need to do. It's just a matter if you want to use that mind or another mind of yours right now. And I don't mean like two different heads. That one down there and this one up here. No, I mean that Gemini shit y'all do. Where you bounce on one side. You know what I'm talking about. It's up to you is what it feels like. But you're afraid to get in your feelings. Tell me about the devil. What you scared of? That's what I want to know. The fear is slowing you down. The fear is keeping you egotistical. You're fighting it. Stagnating. Pausing to reflect. But you're also breaking somebody's heart in the process. Somebody who wants something solid with you. This could be new or somebody from the past. Somebody that you're attempting to heal love with from the past. Good in the calmer waters with. King of Pentacles. This could be you too. Somebody party too much. Somebody need to sit down. Tell me about this, the ego and the hangman and the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about all that slow shit. Don't be laughing. This you over here doing this. You about to miss out on the opportunity with the Four of Cups energy is what it's saying. Ten of Wands. Somebody's tired. It's too much weighing down on them. Their feelings is getting hurt. They want you, but they don't want to force you. Like Queen of Wands. This is somebody that can't force you to choose them, force you to see that they the one for you. The sun's got to expose it. Then you'll give them what their reward and recognition, they deserve. By that time, they're going to be done with it. Somebody about to miss out on the one. My Queen of Wands card is, you the one, girl. You the one, girl. You the one, girl. You the one. Put your finger in the air if you the one, girl. Somebody holding back instead of holding on. That's what I feel like this somebody need to hold on to. It's a Sagittarius in some cases. You know the harsh truth is that you're being guarded because of something you've been through. It ain't this person's fault. They'd be the perfect person to open up to if you just knew how to do it. Try saying that. I want to open up to you, but I don't know how. But instead of saying that, you come in there and you leave. You unflighted, you non-committal, you hurting people's feelings, and maybe that's not your intentions, but that's what's happening. You're giving mixed signals. You're confusing people. I feel like this person still got some healing to do from their past. Not that they need, they still working on it, right? But they still extending their love to you, still being fair and honest to you. See that? And now it's also like you're contemplating on if you're going to invest or not. You give a little. Not that you take lots, but you're giving just a little because you got your guard up real high. While this person is trying to get you to let it down. I feel like that's where they going wrong. Don't be trying to get nobody to let their guard down. If they don't see you for the person that you are, let their ass miss out on you. That's when they get you. When they miss out, they don't miss it until it's gone, right? Then when it's gone, they want to spin the block. What you doing, big head? Don't big head me, motherfucker. I ain't on the block no more. I left. Something about nightlife. The Magician. Ace of Wands. Somebody they don't want to be faithful. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them. It's like the Ace of Wands. Somebody nightlife with the paint with the masculine foul. What they call it? The male fowler. I think that's what they call it. I don't know. I can't remember. But somebody got all the tools that they need, but I feel like they're wasting their potential. That's what I feel like they're doing. Five of Pentacles, they're going to be losing it because they're making a choice out of sight instead of intuition, which is going to put them at a Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands. What are they doing with this Ace of Wands? Let me get this card right here because I need it. If that's what it is, I need it to be in there. Why is this Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands here? And doing it. Wow. Never mind. All right, I get it. I was just say, look, I do look. Get your hoes in check. It's what I heard. I don't know what that's about. I feel like somebody's got options here. You want one person, but you got a lot of people. Somebody want a second chance after throwing that thing around. And somebody in the head about you, like this earth sign woman, she ain't sure that she want to give you a second chance because she feel like she might be better off on, she's standing her ground right now. I'm telling you, she better off on her own, but it's some underlying truth there. She just feel like you a player and you give it to everybody and she can't trust you. But you'll be exposed to how she really feel, which is that she want to be victorious with you, but a motherfucker, she don't want to be feeling any regrets. So she willing to let this shit close out, so you better show her some type of love that's willing to make her stay, because other than that, she's going to walk away. It's a 10 of Pentacles or a 10 of nothing. She wants all, she wants nothing. She don't want to risk it on nothing. So you going to give me everything or you going to leave me the fuck alone? Those is people, let me tell you though. Listen, hear me out. People that do that to you are people that really love you. People that don't want to be your friend, it's selfish. It is. But those people love you so much that they can't be your friend because they want to be with you.
right? I don't want to be your friend. I can't just be your friend because I love you too much to be your friend. And people won't be able to wrap their mind around shit like that. I've been that person before. Because I sometimes people be through real pain, right? And they listen to your story and they be like, damn, that's fucked up, and they want to shield you, right? And that's how my twin flame shit started, because I listened to everything this motherfucker been through, and I was like, all right, well, I'll just protect your heart from now on. And I legit meant that shit, but he took it as a joke. So there is no more us. We are not friends. We are none of that, because I don't want to be friends with. I don't want you to sit here and invest all this time in it. You cannot be like, we're friends. We can be friends, and you can tell me that you only got room on your plate for a friend. But once you start spending 24 hours a day on the phone with me for 6 months, however many months, that friendship don't mean shit no more, because you start investing energy and time and effort. Now your actions speaking louder than with your words, and everybody knows to look at actions instead of words. But this is what life will also teach you. If a motherfucker's only got actions and no words, or they want to deny the actions, then you just let that be that. Let a motherfucker do that if that's what they want to do. You can't force nobody to do shit. You gotta let their ass go. So if you're being let go, it's because can't nobody force you. That's what I want from you. But that's what I can't force you to do it, right? If that's not what you want to do, that's not what you want to do. And I don't want to force you, but I ain't about to stand here and just take the scraps of the little bare minimum friendship that you want to give me when you know I want more than that. So at the end of the day, everybody got to think about themselves. So shit gets sticky. You know what I'm saying? So I could have been like, it be sticky because we can be friends, right? If you stick to friends, but don't invest all this boyfriend girlfriend energy. Don't be staying on. Don't be going on dates. This wasn't my situation. I'm saying, don't be talking about we friends, but then you want to go on dates, or you want to sleep on the phone every single night, or you want to, you know what I mean, do little shit that you wouldn't do in the friend zone. Stay in the fucking friend zone if you want to be friends. Don't come out of that zone if you don't want me feeling no type of way about you, right? Period, point blank. All you got in room in your for is a friend, and be a friend. Don't come out the friend zone for nothing else, because then signals and wires start getting crossed. Right? But whoever this person is, in particular, they want all or they want nothing. Ain't no friendships. Either you gonna be mine or you ain't gonna be shit to me. And that's where shit gets sticky. Cause damn, I want to be a part of your life. But why you gotta go? Why you gotta act like that? Why you no motherfucker? Why you gotta act like that? And this is what's gonna really fuck you up, right? Because when she tell you, it's boiling down to you being afraid. She see the darkest, deepest parts of you that you don't. What the fuck you doing in my business? Back up, bitch. Now you mad at her. You cussing her out. You mad she triggers you. Why does she trigger you? Because you're not trying to get deep, but she's going deep for you, talking to about some shit that you back the fuck up. Get up out my energy. It make you mad then. That's what my twin. You get mad. You get mad because it's a reflection of you, shawty. It's a mirror being shined at you. You are seeing yourself in a feminine energy or a masculine one. And you don't, it's the parts of yourself that you don't want to, that you don't like, or you don't want to admit. Either they're going to be shown to you by somebody, or somebody's going to tell you. And the fact that you will move through ego and act like you good without love, instead of saying you want it, you scared, that says a lot. And the motherfucker gonna tell burst your bubble by saying, yeah, you do. You want some love, you just scared. Now you mad at them. Because how dare them point your truth out when you trying to hide it? You gonna take it personal. You will. Because you back the fucker. Now you ready to argue. Mind your motherfucker business. You motherfucker. I ain't lying. You get triggered. And while you get triggered, naturally, you probably didn't mean to snap like that, but you got triggered because you wanted to just soothe everything yourself, rather not everything. It was just you that you soothing with this lie to say, I'm okay. I don't need no love. I'm cool behind this ego. When really the ego is supposed to be a shield to keep you from getting hurt. But imagine how you find out. Imagine how you feel when the woman leave you and you find out that ego didn't shield you, because your feelings still hurt behind losing that woman. It was all a test and you failed. Your intuition is telling you to go towards the woman, but you're too scared to do so. The devil was busy, right? Fear. You think fear is the devil for no reason? That's one of his tactics. This fear will keep you right from that blessing you're supposed to be moving your way towards. Try listening to your intuition. Your gut don't ever steer you wrong. That's your connection to the source. It don't look good. You don't see no possible reason why you should move in that direction, but you just feel it in your gut. You look that way, it seems it looks bad to the motherfucker. It's accidents everywhere, but you feel it in your guts. You go anyway. You gonna be scared, but you gonna be walking down that bitch, swan palms are sweaty, mom spaghetti, or wherever the fuck Eminem said. I'm telling you. Try it one time. I bet you never stop trying it after that. Give a motherfucker, dip your toe in the water. Give a motherfucker a chance and see if they disappoint you. I bet you they don't. But you gotta be for them the same thing they being for you. Gotta go in a motherfucker's life being to them what you want them to be to you. And not just any old motherfucker. The motherfucker that you already seen is riding. That's good. That's got a good heart. That's pure. That's gonna love you right. The motherfucker that you damn near lost or you have lost. But your pride is too deep to go get it back. That's the person you want. I'm telling you. The one you was scared, the one that scares you the most, that's the one you want. You know why? You be more scared of the shit you really want because that got more power to hurt you. That's the truth. You be scared of wasting your time. You be scared of that, yeah, but you even more scared of getting into some good shit and it go bad. Like, oh Lord, why the hell she made me feel like this? Oh damn, what if we don't make it? To see your mind just automatically go to negative thoughts. Nah, what if we do make it? What if we spend the rest of our lives together? We don't ever think the good thoughts, happy thoughts. We gonna make it, motherfucker. We making this shit. Oh, well, enjoy it while I rebuke that energy, bitch. Keep it over there. I was. You got to. And then you got to keep your shit private. You ain't got to, but you're gonna have to withstand a whole bunch of negativity and people trying to project energy onto you because they miserable ass ain't never been happy and you are real life happy. Justice says to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. That's also Libra energy. So, you know what the right thing to do is. It's just a matter of you doing it. Gemini, cross watcher of a Gemini. I don't know who. The Fool. See? You know what the fuck to do. Your intuition already told you, look, it's repeating everything I said. This is justice, doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. This is the Fool, taking a risk, a leap of faith. Not knowing how it's going to go, but trusting the process. Jumping off the cliff and trusting the spirit is going to help you find a way to grow wings on the way down. That's the Fool. And the Two of Swords is following your intuition. She's blindfolded because it's two choices that it's two choices you can make. You can look at your faith, your sight, or you can feel your faith, right? They blindfold her on purpose. Damn, they're giving her the answer of what to do at her choice. Her intuition is the answer every single time. Follow your intuition, take the risk. That's the right thing to do. Man, I just got done preaching, but now the cards is just coming out to clarify everything I just said. So I don't think it's shit else to say. We're going to move on to this nightlife card. Somebody got some ways that they can't let go. The nightlife is the dark. Think about it. I didn't think about it till now. The spirit. The dark. You won't look at that. You see this woman as an empress that she motherfucking is, and you want that love. You do, and you want to extend it back. You want to be strong enough. Because I'm strong enough for the birth of love. I like that song. I'm just a boy with a half-beating heart. Scared and on the run. Could you dare love me past my scars? Whatever happened. Oh. That's a nice song, guys. It is. 'Cause I need somebody to love me like nobody's loved me. I need somebody to love. Okay, so this is what it is. You see this person for who they are. You just set in some type of ways, or so you're stuck in some type of darkness that your past did you. 6 of Cups says you still have childhood trauma, and the spirit is trying to work with you on that. Strong. I feel like in some case, for whatever reason, you being strong and courageous and building, collaborating in this connection, that's gonna help out. I don't know why, but I do know that some connections come in your life and bring healing. I do know that. Some people have the power and the energy to heal. And sometimes spirit will pair you with a motherfucker because you need that help to heal. And you being too afraid to go don't do shit but cheat you out of the healing that somebody. Sometimes you can't heal on your own and you need a partner. You need a healing buddy. right? Let's think about it like that. So spirit knowing that will send you a healing buddy, right? And sometimes you be too scared you won't even let your healing buddy in because the world done did you enough, right? And you think everybody out to get you, or you don't know these motherfuckers and their intentions just sound good, but you, what the fuck you want from me? You know, that's how you automatically get to thinking about people. But it's still good, genuine people out there. It is. You know that by watching TikTok. And it's the ones that you call dumb for being in 17 parts of kind of keep helping people out, trying to keep seeing the good in people. Those are the good, genuine people. Those are the people who won't give up no matter how many bad choices, bad decisions, bad situations that they been in. They still don't give up because they believe that if they're going to one day run into somebody, those are the people you want to run into. Because, no offense, the people that get hurt and they change their whole demeanor, they don't. It be different. Like when some people get hurt, they are bitter. They are mean. They don't know how to be nice no more. They just change. Pain change them completely. Whoever they used to be is gone. It's gone in the wind. Good luck seeing it when they finally heal. Oh, well, whenever they gonna admit, because at that point it's a bunch of ego going on. If they gonna even admit the healing needs is necessary. So I don't know. I feel like this person still got a chance. I feel like spirit is on your ass, telling you to take the leap. Just take the leap. Just take the leap. Just take the leap. You know what? I was on this site called Bigo about 3, 4 years ago, and these two people came to me. I know one person was a Cancer, but they came to me and they asked me, do I think they should be together? And I told them, I do think y'all be together. I feel like y'all relationship is going to be difficult. Sagittarius, are they both Sagittariuses? It's either that they're both Sagittarius or they're Sagittarius and a Cancer. Okay, so that I told them it's not gonna be easy for y'all to be together, but y'all gonna, if y'all make it work, y'all last, y'all make a good relationship. Anyway, every time I go on Bigo, they tell me, oh hey, because my name is Spirit, spiritual on there. And they say people call me Spirit for short, which I don't really like because I'm not Spirit. Okay, but so they be like, hey Spirit, I just go to check just to see if they still together. Cause baby, I be just as surprised as everybody else at the shit I be foreseeing and predicting. So I go over there, and last time I seen them, they still together and they done had a baby. But it's been like 4 years, which ain't forever. It ain't a long time. But if they wouldn't have took the risk, just say they would have been like, man, she don't know what the fuck she talking about. Which a lot of people, some people just don't know what the fuck they talking about, right? And they would have just said fuck that. Then they probably would have been somewhere else, breaking up and making up with other people. But they're together. Shit do get rough, and ain't nothing perfect in relationships, but people gonna have a hard time. You just gotta find the person who's worth that hard time, right? Find the person who works with you the best that they can during hard times instead of giving you even more of a hard time on top of the hard time that y'all already having. You see what I'm saying? We all deserve love. We just scared to reach out and grab it in most cases. And sometimes the intuition be like, go, go, go. And you be like, no, no, no. Fuck no. I'm not going. The last time I loved a bitch. The last time I loved a motherfucker. Like, it's hard out here for an imp. EMP, not a pimp, okay? But I get it. But you gotta take some fucking risk. And if you gonna, if any risk gonna be worth taking, you better take the ones where you hit the motherfucking jackpot. I don't give a fuck if it's in love, in finances, in mental health, in the spirit. Hit the jackpot. Take those risks. And if your intuition is leading you to a risk, ain't no way it's gonna lead you wrong because that's spirit telling you, I got you. Just leap. Trust me. Trust me. If you don't just, it ain't gonna show me spirit or not. Nope, ain't none of that. It's do you trust me or not? Have you got some faith or not? Is your faith bigger than your side or not? It's test time. Are you going to fail or not? Right? That's what it's boiling down to. We didn't got preaching up in here. So, but somebody needed to hear that. Okay? Don't let yourself get messed up and fucked up out of a good thing. At least, like I said, dip your toe in the water. Don't play no games. When I say dip your toe in the water, that's not me saying, oh, get in and get out. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying give this person a genuine chance. Dip your toe in the water. Give them a chance. Let it go down somewhere. Put yourself into the situation for a month. No, I'm not saying, oh, you see one little teeny tiny thing and it reminds you of your ex and you go running out. Some shit do be similar because we are women at the end of the day. Remember that. We are all women. Some things about us are similar within women. Like at least 5,200 of us might do the same thing. And it might look similar, but we're not your ex. Okay? I'm saying. Motherfuckers might, it just might so happen that two people do the same thing. But they don't, like, not just because, like, for example, just because I'm friendly and your ex was friendly and every time she was friendly, she cheated on you, that don't mean shit. Like, I'm not really a friendly person, but if you see me at work, you gonna think I'm friendly. If you see me out in the streets in public, you're gonna know I'm not fucking friendly. You might get a nasty motherfucking mug or all of that, but if at work it's a different environment, I'm professional there. I'm coming in that bitch saying good morning to everybody, right? Do I like everybody? Probably not, but I'm still gonna say good morning. I'm still gonna talk to people because people gonna think I'm pretty and want to talk. I'm still gonna be nice and speak, but this is work. But the same people could see me outside of work and I will act like I do not fucking know you. I don't give a fuck if I told you good morning all week. Get the fuck about my this way. I won't be all crazy like that, but I won't. I'll be trying to probably avoid you because you know how you don't like to mix work and personal. No, don't add me on Facebook. No. Oh shit, that's a motherfucker that work with me. You gonna duck and dodge, try to hurry up and get the fuck out the gas station. And we're not trying to stop and have a conversation. No, I'm here to get swishers. I don't know if you a snitch. The fuck we had to piss to get our job. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to. As soon as a motherfucker get mad, they want to tell you smoke. Fuck you, bitch. You smoke too. No, I just keep it business. Thank you. Sometimes it just gotta be like that. Shit, you gotta smoke with motherfuckers who actually smoke. Don't let a motherfucker sit up in the car. What the fuck you sitting here for? Inhaling smoke shit. You ain't smoking. We all gotta get fired together. If you don't smoke, you don't need to be around me. It is. People don't know how to just mind their damn business. Whole time, that's your job. How you provide all because you smoke. You go to work and do it better than them and high every single day. It ain't about being high. It's about knowing that job like the back of your hand. And that's why I go to the interview high. Because if I come in high, you'll never know that I'm high. I've been high since you met me. Yeah. I'm just saying. Ain't no lies told. I ain't telling no lies. Blunt power. Don't spray no fucking cologne on or no perfume. Blunt power. Get you some fruit punch, blunt power, or whatever blunt power you like. You gonna. I ain't lying to you. You ain't dealing with no rookie. I'm telling the truth. And then I'm good at what I do. Most of my jobs change their schedule to adjust to me. I'm telling you. I'll just be at that bitch later. Tell them, oh, well, how we need you to be. I can't be a manager. Matter of fact, I need you to change these hours. I got kids. I can't be here on the weekend. I need money like Wendy's. I had Wendy's giving me back when I worked at Wendy's. I had them give me Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Wendy's don't set no schedule for no motherfucker. You got to get in there and rotate. Nah, not me. You want to keep me or not? See, that work ethic be a motherfucker. It was a point that I make that my point was that you go to work high and you do your job that damn good. And people be mad and hate and just let me sit in a car while they have a session so I can take a picture of. I'm not going to get you smoking. I'm just going to get them smoking. Like, shit like that. People are haters. Because you up for the next promotion and ain't nobody even look twice at they raggedy ass. Bitch, get back in the corner and do your job that you barely do, that you barely getting by for. They give you a quarter every raise while everybody else is getting $1 or $2. You should know something. I know you hear them whispering. Some of these motherfuckers can't shut the fuck up. They all, oh, I got 80 cents. I'm happy. And motherfuckers shutting the fuck up because you like, 80 cents, nigga, they gave me $1.50. But I'm going to shut up. Like, why the fuck are we talking about what I make anyway? It's true. It's true. Then I went to another job that I was late to all the time. He said, well, what time do we need to change your schedule to for you to get here? And it wasn't, I was like, just coming in that bitch when I wanted to. It wasn't because I was up, but I just wasn't coming. I was taking my time. You know how you bullshit in the morning? Yeah, I was doing that. Supposed to be at work at 7:30. So we changed my schedule from 9 to 9. To 9 to 4. I mean, a couple of jobs done that for me. But I did my part now. I did my part more than what my part was. Like that job that we talking about now, I only had to work 3 hours out the day. I was in that motherfucker getting it done. Don't let me be in small fool you. I worked at FedEx for 3 years, and they used to call me Superwoman in that bitch. I be slinging those big ass packages. You need help? Nope, I got it. My legs are strong in a motherfucker. Use them knees to help you lift it. It'll be all right. I done wrote Taurus down a long time ago, but I didn't get started. So let me just change the timestamp to 2 minutes later. All right, window watch the weekend for the Taurus people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What do the Taurus people need to know? What is divinely guided for them at this time? Taurus. Nope. Notorious. I don't know what that's about. I think that's a movie, ain't it? B.I.G. Laughter, time, isolation. Something's big. Something's big here. Something's big, or it's your time. Or it's your time to go to something big. Something that brings laughter, happiness, joy. But it's something to do with you and you by yourself. With the isolation card. It's time, baby. It's time. I keep hearing it. But that's off the movie Tripping. He used to always daydream and embarrass himself. So somebody's tripping. It's time for somebody to stop tripping. Somebody could be procrastinating when you got something big to do. When it's your time to shine. One step forward and two step back with glow up on the bottom. When I just said it's your time to shine. Cutting ties with some people that gotta go. Freedom standing up, awaken. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Boundaries. Yes, the boundaries come out reverse. I feel like boundaries should be being set that aren't. But I don't feel like it's somebody that's mistreat you in the love world. I feel like this is people, friends that don't deserve to be friends no more. Haven't for a long time now, but you're not making them pay the piper. With the smell the roses card, this is somebody that you need to cut ties with, draw boundaries with, smell the ties, smell the ties, smell the roses, time after time. Hello, today. It's like somebody, I'm on their ass today. I just went and bought me a new bag today. Shut the fuck up, do what daddy say. I think I got a little baby mad at me. Fuck it, let's go to the bank. Somebody just buy all their problems away. And that's not working no more. Or you just buy your problems out. Somebody just like, they get mad at you. You buy them roses or they buy you something. I don't feel like that's working no more. So with the freeze, cutting ties says freedom, standing up, and awakening. And boundaries is disrespectful. Enough is enough, and defend yourself. Smell the roses is slowing down, taking some you time, and getting out in nature. So somebody's just like, no, you're not gonna buy me anymore. It's like, no, that gift ain't enough. It doesn't fix anything. Somebody cutting ties. Justice. Justice is about doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do. The right thing to do is cut ties with somebody. The moon energy. I feel like somebody feels like it's deeper than that, and so they should give somebody another chance. So they just gonna draw boundaries. They just gonna like set some boundaries, and I guess they're supposed to keep the person somehow, some way. But I feel like this person is like, they know what the right thing to do is, but they feel like no, it's deeper than that. They telling the universe about what's supposed to be done when the universe is trying to tell them. So they're like, no, it's deeper than that. This person just needs another chance. They just need to be worked with. I'm gonna just draw some boundaries for the disrespect, defend myself, stand up, and the next thing you know, they're smelling the roses because duh, the universe is going to know better than us. No, we ain't we not on Gemini. If you rewind back to that timer up there that said 2 hours 37 seconds and we're next to live. If you rewind that back to where it says 2 hours and 1 minute, Gemini start right there. So it's like somebody's being told what to do. Justice card. The right thing to do is cut them off. And the moon is saying, no, it's deeper than that, it's deeper than that, or you just don't want to see. And then the wheel of fortune, it says giving it a second a chance, or something is shifting out of your control. But I feel like you giving it a second chance where you just be like, I'm going to just put boundaries up this time, it'll be better. And then next thing you know, you smelling the roses. That's what I feel like. What's the moon energy? Yeah, that's why I was like, you feeling like it's You're supposed to cut ties, but you feeling like it's supposed to stay. Right? The connection has got reconciled. No, it's deeper than that. So you decide to keep going. When it's like spirit is here yelling, restrict yourself. And you're like, no, we need to reconcile. It's deeper than that. And something about the Wheel of Fortune. So you do give them that second chance, but I do feel like that triggers the Wheel of Fortune to turning. And the turning is out of your control. It's up to the universe. Right? It may shift in your favor or it may shift against your favor. And I feel like it ain't going to go in your favor because you was warned in the beginning. I feel like what's going to happen is it's about to teach you a lesson with this Hermit energy. It's going to be some type of toxic lesson that wouldn't be happening if you would have just stood up and stood your ground. Right? If you would have just protected yourself the way they told you or allowed the spirit to protect you with this information. Right? So I feel like you get caught up in a toxic cycle, learning a lesson while being forced to stand your ground and defend yourself at the same time. So you try. This is where you start. You start by trying to draw boundaries. Put a line in the sand where it comes. Ain't no disrespect, trying to set, do this and do that. Make it clear. Ace of Swords. Crystal clear. Giving the clarity of how it's going to be, how it's not going to be. The healing is taking place. You know how y'all going to be moving forward. But then it's saying that you're dealing with the Emperor reverse. So you're dealing with somebody who's controlling and manipulative, and they're running the show with ego. They don't even really have no integrity with in reverse as the Emperor. They making choices based upon fear, being trapped in their mind. And what's the Emperor reverse? You draw the boundaries, but I just don't feel like they're gonna follow them. Two of Swords. The Five of Swords. See, I just feel like you end up feeling regretful that you even worked this out when you should have just let the cycle close after something you shows you. It's just like you feeling trapped here with the Two of Swords. You could have followed your intuition, but I feel like you did what you wanted to do. You made your own choices, movements, and decisions over your intuition, but you'll still be wanting to move forward. You'll still end up smelling the roses and realizing that the universe knew best. Something about smell the roses. Spirit knew best. Like Queen of Wands, that's when you get your stepping back into your shit. Remembering who the fuck you are, standing your ground, standing in your power and your confidence, and you're smelling the roses and you're just going to do what you need to do to make things right for yourself. Leave them behind, do whatever it takes. There's no longer trying to de-sympathize the whole space and go against the grain. Now, whatever needs to be done, you're going to be willing to do it. Which is why you're going to close that cycle out. Before you was like, oh no, it's deeper than that. Now you just like, fuck deep, I'm out. I see what y'all saying. I'm smelling the coffee. I'm smelling the roses. You ain't got to tell me twice. Yeah, it's a lesson being learned, which is why you won't be needing to repeat it. You'll be reflecting, right? Page of Cups. You'll be reflecting. It's good news that the cycle closes the second time. That's good news. The first time you just like, no, we need a second chance. Because you'll be receiving good news that it's over. You after reflecting over everything. Because building was burdensome. I feel like you was disappointed behind the equal give and take. Maybe you were giving more than you was receiving. Today, good vibes now, in the moment. I feel like the past, you're trying to let the past be the past, right? And we got 3 major arcana, so it could be major changes happening. A reason to celebrate, okay? Some reason to celebrate could be happening this weekend. But I do feel like always follow your intuition. It's something deeply connected on the spiritual level, but I do feel like you're going to have another choice. There might be a repeat of a lesson, but the Empress, there's something about new beginnings or choices to manifest. Having all the tools you need. The Death card, Queen of Pentacles. This is all major arcana. So there's something to do with you, Taurus feminine. Or you're going through some type of major transformation. You got all the tools you need. It's just as long as you stand in your power and follow your intuition, you're going to be good. That's what I got from that. Because people will manipulate and try to get you to go against your intuition because they want you to fail, or they want you to do whatever is beneficial for them instead of yourself. Like, be careful. Because you know people will beg you and apologize and turn around and do the same shit. So how sorry was you really? Not that sorry, huh? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I threw them two-faced puzzle soulmate mask cards. I must have took them from the bottom. I didn't really need them, I guess. I'm glad they didn't fall on the floor. Okay. Get a timestamp for the Aries people. I'll figure out Cancer at the end. I'm gonna go watching the weekend for the Taurus people. What's the energy? What's the frequency? What I need to know at this time. That's divinely guided for the Taurus people. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I'm sorry. I don't know why I say Taurus. We got to do that. Divinely guided for the Aries people. Aries. Something could be a repeat of Aries. I mean Taurus, or something is repeating here. Distance, two-faced, blocked. So you're distancing yourself from somebody who's two-faced, a cheater, a backstabber, or living a double life, and you've moved on, you've blocked them. I feel like this is somebody who you was continually going through thrills with, continuing cycles, bad decisions, and addictions, but now their bridge is burned. This is somebody you used to be clingy with, so I feel like you're suffering in silence about that, isolating yourself from them, but you just doing what you gotta do. Huh? Aries. Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. Family, blood ties, inner circle. What you won't do for love. Masked, hiding, concealing, deceiving, drowning, over your head, extending, longing, consequences, epiphany. So somebody's realizing that they did this to themselves while they're longing and missing somebody. I feel like somebody's suffering in silence, but I feel like the choices, movements, and decisions that they made was based upon their family, blood ties, and inner circle. But it made them show up as a masked person because it wasn't true to how they feel, even though it was true to how they was brought up. And now they're drowning in the decisions that they made. So let's see what's up with that. Something about this suffering in silence for the Aries people. See, they could have followed their intuition. It would have led them to where they was meant to be. But the King of Swords. This could be an Aquarius involved. So I feel like somebody was too logical. I feel like they was logical and egotistical, and they was too egotistical and logical to follow their intuition. And although I do feel like it slowed them down, I don't feel like it kept them from following their intuition. Yeah. Some of my family. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they were somehow confused or living in some type of illusion that was built up from their family and passed down to them, if that makes sense. Like step on a crack, you break your mama's back. You know, people will be superstitious. We can use that as an illusion. Somebody brings somebody up like that, right? The Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. But I do feel like they were still focusing on it, working diligently, following the same plan, following the same route, traveling the same direction in which the family was. But then the Seven of Cups says confusion came on, or an illusion was, because this wasn't true to who they was. It was just who they was told they should be. Seven of Cups, the Fool, the Queen of Swords. So through the confusion, I feel like they were told something, Queen of Swords energy, by somebody who was knowing. And the Fool says that they should have risked it to leap towards some type of information that they received. I feel like the Queen of Swords telling them underlying information or telling them some type of in-tuneness was the tools that they needed to get to the leap of faith. So somebody was confused about, they received communication and then they started contemplating on it. But then they didn't listen to it because they was like, well, I've been there, done that. You know, somebody's thinking they knew it all. But they had to do what they got to do, baby. So, but the mask, so they continue to hide and conceal. They felt like hiding behind a mask was the right thing to do. But based upon how they was brought up in their family, this was the acceptable thing to do. But to themselves, it wasn't. They was going against themselves to please a dynamic, right? Doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do was to be wearing a mask to hide how they feel, to conceal, to deceive. But the Ten of Swords came. That was short-lived. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, it wasn't the right thing to do. Because they caused somebody to be flighty on their wish fulfillment. Somebody that they truly loved a lot. Justice. What would have been the right thing to do for this person? The true justice. Wheel of Fortune. Let stuff work out the way it's supposed to by following your intuition. Because had you done that, you'd be deeply connected to somebody that fulfills your wishes. Somebody who offered a solid beginning. King of Pentacles. Your ships would have sailed in and you'd have been living out your future. Starting now. The Ten of Swords says some type of ending is coming to something that's supposed to be an equal give and take, because somebody's a player. Somebody's taking what they want and they're leaving. It's some things that you're not aware of, even though you're building with somebody who's taking what they want and they're leaving. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who disappointed you in the past, or you're still focusing on something about the past. So focused that you can't turn around and be happy to whatever you're deeply connected to. That's going to be ending. Something that's supposed to work out for you and fulfill your wishes. This is somebody who was married before, but they are not allowing it to, because they're wearing this mask because of family dynamics. Talking about drowning, but it's really bothering them. The truth is really bothering them. The truth is meant to set them free, but they're not allowing it. They know the truth is supposed to set them free, but instead they're taking a loss because of family dynamics. That's wild. Because of what they was taught. But Spirit is there, trying to help them with being victorious, trying to help them to see, trying to help them with clarity, trying to help them with love. I feel like somebody need to be standing up and defending their position in love and not some cycle. I feel like they need to be taking the leadership role and not worry about what they learn by experience. Follow your intuition. Ace of Swords. You're drowning, but you got clarity. The clarity, you're not interested in it because it's telling you to follow your intuition. Somebody didn't want that type of clarity. Choices, movements, and decisions, and the final judgment call. Page of Wands. You receive communication about a connection. The final judgment call, moving forward, being victorious, overcoming. Somebody's going to be receiving a choice, that wake-up call, a judgment, some type of information that the harsh truth is that they need to heal themselves, that they're stuck in fear. Tower moment. This is why they can't follow their intuition in the calmer waters to this good opportunity, because it's them and not nobody else. blaming the world. But the world ain't did nothing. It's just you self-sabotaging, you know. We do that when we been through things because we think we can't trust nobody. But you really can't trust nobody, but you can trust some people. But you just gotta make sure you do very thorough research and background check. Just kidding. But you gotta really do your research on motherfuckers before you just be, trusting them and shit. Because people ain't always who they seem to be or who they say they are. So, but anyway, that's what I got for y'all. And thank y'all for watching. Like the video, drop a comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Be blessed, protect your energy. I had the timestamps in the comment.